gonna say hey.
Yeah, the white man is crazy. They don't want to give black people nothing, and when they do have something, they want to destroy it, like march on the Capitol. But it's the mother book. Oh well, fuck shit. I fucked up. It's been too long.
The energy was there. I respect the energy though.
Yeah, okay, no.
Yeah, he was jumping out the window.
We back! It's the Bullshitting for Your Health podcast, episode 53. What's good people? It's been a long time coming. I mean, I'm here with Devontae. I'm here with TT. Well, Tete. I mean, yeah.
It worked, actually.
Shit.
Family name.
But no, I'm here with Tete. So, and then it's me, Jabari. We're missing T-Vontae today. We wish him well. He'll be here sometimes. Sometimes he won't. My nigga's like Batman. I mean, he comes when you need him, right?
Right. Make time.
Or if you're a basketball fan, Robert Horry, Mr. Big Shot.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know about basketball, but yeah.
He showed up in big games.
That's it.
Just some quick updates, real quick, I guess. What happened in our January? Because if some of you will know, like we didn't put out any episodes like we said we were going to. We had some technical difficulties, and we had some actual like health difficulties. Yeah. So you guys know COVID's been a thing, or we were impacted by COVID. But hey, we're all safe. We're all here, you know. And then some of us took an opportunity to maybe celebrate our birthdays. So we just said, "Fuck it, we'll start in February." And we're here. You know, we're not making money off this. It's just some fun shit that we do.
That's
but
right. I think it's fitting. We started in Black History Month. You know?
Hey, exactly. No. Actually, scratch everything I just said. We were just waiting so that we could support our ancestors, and that's why we came back so late. It had nothing to do, you know, CPT time. This is what we do.
Perfect. This is exactly what we're supposed to do.
Who's your favorite Black History person?
Who's my favorite Black History person?
Yeah, like they
want to reshape that? Want to rephrase that?
Like, who's your favorite historical Black figure that like?
There we go. Let's act like we educated. No, I'm joking.
I couldn't think of it.
Who's your favorite Black person who's famous?
I understood what he meant.
No, me too. Me too. I'm just fucking with you. Honestly, if I'm gonna throw it right off the bat, Martin Luther King Jr. We have the same birthday. Some days when I be feeling the most militant, and I feel like I can see through the cracks because, okay, fair warning, I'm a Capricorn, so I judge a lot, and I do think sometimes I'm smarter than a lot of people. And so sometimes when I'm looking at sometimes when I'm looking at the way the world or this country specifically moves, I go, it's so fucking obvious. How don't the rest of y'all see it, right? And then sometimes that gets me feeling like, because I've done nothing, should I say, to ever match up to this man. But I'm like, you know what? I'll be MLK reborn. Nah, I'm joking.
It's ambitious.
Joking. But I'm definitely like Martin Luther King Jr. Just for kind of like, again, like from the second I realized we had the same birthday, from his achievements, both for his own people and also like his ability to see beyond just his people. Because, you know, Martin Luther King Jr., like a big thing that people don't recognize him for is his like workers' rights kind of movement. You know, like what we praise Bernie Sanders for. MLK Jr. was a proponent of knowing that like a big part or fuel for racism is the fact that a lot of people are hurting, and when people are hurting, it's easy to make them kind of mad against the other, because it's like, yo, like when I'm hungry and when I don't have enough money to put food on my child's stomach, you know, I can't put clothes on their back. I also can't go on a vacation, you know, can't do any of this other shit that makes life worth living. It's easy for me to get mad at somebody else.
Get radical in this bitch.
Yeah, so like just the fact that he was not just a very intelligent man, but also a very critical thinking man, you know, because as we'll see in my content of the week, when you are faced with your identity as a person being like exterminated, or not exterminated, like how should I say this? When you're faced with prejudice, you know, as a subjected group, it's easy sometimes to just fucking want to take revenge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he never went down to those depths. When, as Michelle Obama said, when they went low, he went high. So that's me personally. I'll say MLK Jr. And that's, again, an easy one. So if you want to come back to me, I'll give y'all Mr. Marcus Garvey or something crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you want. I gave you the whitewash version. So what about you?
I like Denzel Washington.
Okay. Why? Yeah.
Me and him have the same birthday.
Okay.
Right.
I think he's made some good
movies.
Yeah, some good programming.
Some important films.
Yeah, some very important films like Malcolm X, Training Day. He was in Glory.
So, some people said Training Day was a bad movie, but his acting was good.
I think his acting was amazing. I think like it had some racist stuff because like Hollywood only really gave him the big award once he played a crooked cop,
Mm-hmm.
and then like he did Flight, which I think Flight's one of his underrated roles.
Yeah.
I really like Flight,
Yeah.
but I think like he's very important because like for a while he wouldn't have like be with a white woman as on a lead role. Like he didn't want to like have a female his love interest
in the movie.
in the movie because he says black women looked up and loved him so much he didn't want to disrespect his black women.
queens.
Yeah. So I thought that was very cool of him, and I think he just the way he maneuvered in this world, and he been for like going on like 40 years is he like a top prominent actor,
Mm-hmm.
and we really waiting on another guy to take over. People thought it was gonna be Michael B. Jordan, but
There's still time.
you think Michael B. Jordan could be it?
Could be the next Denzel Washington. I mean, he's still young. Like I would say, like Michael B. Jordan's
The next Denzel was Chadwick Boseman, man.
Okay, no, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. No, definitely.
Yeah, we lost the next Denzel, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I will say, don't count Michael B. Jordan out. He's shown signs that he could be a more serious actor.
I think Jamie Foxx could have done it, but Jamie Foxx just picked pretty bad roles after Ray. Like he didn't pick.
Oh yeah, because Ray was
his pinnacle, and he's still, but like he's done some shaky
When
stuff
did Ray come out?
in 04, man. So
04?
It's been like
Well, because when you really think about it, don't you think he kind of switched his? Like Jamie Foxx, like in 04 was making movies. He's always been a triple threat. He's always
He focused on music for a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Like after when did his like most iconic album come out with? Wasn't that in like 07, like 06?
And it was like 09 with the Nah, because he had the big jump, the Blame It on the Goose.
Yeah. But like, wasn't that? Because I remember that coming out like around middle school, right?
Yeah, we was in middle school. That's what I said. My belt.
Do you think he just kind of like he?
08.
Okay, yeah. So like he kind of like switched his focus to music versus
Yeah.
like movies at that point. So it's kind of hard to be iconic when like you're no longer trying to be the next Denzel. You're trying to be the next Chris Brown, I think. Or not Chris Brown,
Well, the next Denzel, I think, would be this guy right here, Sterling K. Brown. He's had some pretty important roles. Not, I wouldn't say important, but pretty iconic roles. He played them well. He's a little underrated right now.
Sterling K. Brown.
I mean,
that's the guy
he's
that
more like in TV.
Well, yeah, because he is. This is
But
us.
yeah.
But
he's had movies.
What about Mahershala Ali?
Mahershala Ali is breaking a lot of boundaries where you can see like a strong black man on the screen, like playing like a what? I never saw Moonlight, but like,
he played like a drug dealer that took in a kid.
yeah, but like in Moonlight, are you talking about? Yeah, but like, wasn't he gay in the movie?
No. The little boy was.
The little boy was
and
gay.
he said, and that's when like the big thing was. He said like the big thing about him was like he was only on the screen because I've seen him. He was in there for like 30 minutes, and
That's good.
he was saying that like basically
Not bad.
he was like
We doing this on camera? Yo, Tete is the drink master. No,
I just want to make sure you liked it.
yeah. No, it's great, bro. It's smooth.
But yeah,
I
I
don't
think
taste the liquor.
I think he could be the next Denzel, but I don't put my stock into Michael B. Jordan. But like I said, he's so young, we still gotta give him time.
Yeah. I'm not saying Michael B. Jordan is the next fucking Denzel Washington. All I'm saying is that like
He has the potential.
he has potential because he has shown that he can be a more serious actor with Fruitvale Station. I think the first Creed, he showed a lot of depth.
Second Creed was next.
The second, well, like I didn't see the second Creed, but I don't think there was a lot of as much as a push behind the second Creed as there was the first Creed.
He was actually good in The Wire.
The Wire.
The Wire.
Black-
That's when he
but I
first
mean-
came out, like
But
baby.
the
You
Wi-
could say action hero wise where he went, but even when he went into that sphere, he showed he can bring depth to a character with Killmonger. So it's like I think for Michael B.
That's
Jordan, it's just like what team does he have behind him, and does he really feel impassioned about the project?
but
Strong argument.
yeah, strong argument.
Yeah.
But I also think like sometimes it's the natural because I think like the thing about like Denzel, sometimes it's the natural just ability to be a good actor, which I think like
Some niggas got it, some niggas don't. I'm just
when you say some like we've seen some people come and go and some got it, others
Not
don't.
it.
No,
People
no,
don't. Yeah.
you're not lying about that. So did you get? So was Chadwick Boseman your?
Oh no. Mine would be Bob Marley.
Okay.
Yeah. Hands down, like
So are we doing Americans or are we doing just all black people?
Oh, like
I'm like,
Okay, so I got a question on that because I'll actually tell you something about something that happened at work that's not. It didn't trigger me, but like it kind of annoyed me. So
Yeah.
keep going.
Okay. So Bob Marley, pivotal part of my childhood. Like, that's all my dad played. Like, 50% of the music was Bob Marley. The rest was everything else. It was just...
Jam.
Yeah. So, like, you know, I know every single song, all the words, whole albums. Like, it's just...
What's his best album? I'll dive into it, man.
Ooh, man. I like Uprising, and then I like Survival. Survival's a big one. It's like... Back then, you know, reggae was controversial and revolutionary, and they were doing things that you know that were equivalent to what black people were doing in the '60s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like freedom music. You know, music that kind of shakes things up but still sounds good and stands the test of time. That's Bob Marley.
Yeah, not like these other niggas out here killing nigga music.
Well, it's pretty interesting too because like his legacy is like, is it Skip Marley? Is that his grandson?
Oh man, he's got so many children.
He spread that. The one
Yeah.
thing about Bob was
He had lots of women.
Bob loved
Spread his seed far.
but not because like but like cause it also like because I watched like a documentary when I was in high school on him. Like the one thing like Bob Marley's a mixed man, also, which is like an interesting thing. Like Bob,
Yeah, his dad is
like
white.
like an old white man.
Yeah, his dad is white.
Do you fall into the category of people that believe he was like he was assassinated, like with a nail in the boot by the CIA? It wasn't the CIA or something like that.
I mean, conspiracy theories are conspiracy theories. I'm a fan, so I want to explore that more than other conspiracy theories.
I got you.
But I know it's probably BS.
Because it was a cancer eventually took him out. I know.
Yeah.
It
Because
was a soccer injury.
yeah.
People, I don't know.
It got like turned into like something cancerous.
Yeah, it was. He
Played a lot of
went through
soccer.
chemo.
Man.
That's a hell of a way to
Yeah, he
assassinate someone.
all I'll say is he looked good for him to just not be good. You know what I'm saying?
He was a ladies' man.
I mean, they gave him options. He wouldn't amputate. He refused to amputate.
And then like it was
And I mean, me and you both know when you have anything
Aggressive.
wrong with your toe,
Yeah.
you cut it off.
and there was a lot of like
Take that shit, bro. Just
Yeah,
take that shit.
it's okay.
Well, they
It's
said
fine.
Matter of fact, I'll do it. Give me it. I've watched Saw
Yeah,
before.
so that was his treatment option. He said no.
well, the big thing too is he refused to cut his hair too. They said basically when it started to come out, his like wife was like this.
Yeah, it fell out. And
Yeah.
when he died, they sewed it back in.
He was Lil Wayne versus Lil Wayne
Yeah.
before Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, I think like that like I think he revolutionized like a music genre, which is like
Oh yeah.
amazing because then like there's other guys that are like some people. It depends like Bob
He's
Marley's
the poster child.
the
for
poster
it.
child at Purple. I was gonna say figurehead because like I've heard of like Peter Tosh is like super important and
Oh, Peter Tosh. That's a whole nother one. Like I don't know if you guys have been looking at my
yeah, I can tell your
IG story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm posting. I'm trying to post a reggae legend every day because
Okay.
people don't know.
So reggae,
Honestly, like-
genre.
Oh yeah, like pure reggae, roots reggae, not the reggae you're putting. I mean, the reggae today is influenced from that.
I don't know reggae.
Not the
today.
reggae children are listening to.
No, I mean it's just.
I don't know
it's
enough
what's-
about today's reggae.
Yeah, it's just because. But
Bunch
all
of
that
white
is
people with dreads.
all that is
Smoking
influenced
the
by
hashish.
Bob, Peter, all these guys, man. It's Jimmy Cliff, like the guy I posted today. Jimmy
Looking
Cliff,
like Chad
no,
Hanks.
He's tomorrow. When I posted Jimmy
Or
Cliff,
not Chad Hanks,
Jimmy Cliff
Chet Hanks.
discovered Bob Marley. He's
So
still alive today.
I should go in to listen to more about
Bumbleclut.
Start with Bob Marley and then see where it takes you.
I know one
Crazy
Peter
King.
Tosh song.
I'm sorry.
Bro,
I'm a child.
He
no,
had
keep-
stupid things in the microphone.
Yeah.
Stupid white.
But one when it. Oh, actually no.
I am that I am.
Coffee.
That's
Like,
the
what do
only-
you? So
That's the only Peter Tosh song I have to say.
how do you feel about like the new brand of reggae? Like
No,
like coffee.
That is, I mean, her music is beautiful.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and
That's on the list, guys, for this year.
Yeah.
If we can go out to concerts because COVID has killed all social life as we know.
oh, speaking of which, the Weeknd is performing at the Super Bowl. So if you don't want to get these tickets
Yeah.
before the stock goes up, you need to buy them before the Super Bowl.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah, because
That's
this stock's
smart,
gonna go
yeah.
way up.
How mad would y'all be if I like just brought a random,
I wouldn't be mad.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
I don't even know how I'm going because I remember I told you I have those 2 tickets.
Yeah.
But
Y'all
they're for my
bought
boy.
tickets already?
No, I bought them as a birthday gift for my boy.
I told you we're doing this, bro.
So when is the concert?
It's July 7th.
So we're hoping that they'll refund us.
No refund if they don't, yeah, but we're just hoping.
Yeah, I might have. I mean,
July, we should be good.
I want to hear.
I mean, we should be at the point where it's like, show me your vaccination card.
I want him.
right?
I have the marquees.
I want him to like. If I'm gonna do it, man, I want him to dive into dark stuff.
I literally thought you said I want him to die, and I almost jumped over this table and smacked you in the face.
I want him to die.
Don't you take my savior!
I want to dive into some dark music.
Yeah, I want him to go all the way back, and then take me all the way front, and then take me around the world, and then make me go to the bathroom, and then come. Not joking.
Right, just quick.
This show needs a host.
Yeah.
Want to keep us in line.
What topic are we
quick
fucking on?
topic. Which artist do you think has probably the darkest concert? Like,
We'll get to that, but let's finish up this Black History Month conversation real quick, because since we're already here, I do want to shout out a legend who passed away recently. R.I.P. Rests in paradise, rests in power to Cicely Tyson. She did pass away at the age of 96.
96.
Iconic legend. I mean, if you ever watched any Black, what do they
Mostly
call them?
Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah, it's Tyler Perry, but like she.
Oh, back in the day.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying
she
like
did a lot.
Black iconic.
She was married to
films.
Miles Davis too.
I did not know that. That's
Really?
crazy. That's iconic. That's also one of the things that's really weird, but not really weird.
helped her
Racism
eat.
we all know about, like shit like that. But you just think about time periods, and like you would think Miles Davis and somebody who lives in the the 2020s, you'd be like, that's
She's
a
actually
whole
older.
different. Like I read that in a history book.
Yeah.
She's actually
nigga.
older.
What's up?
She's actually older than him.
Okay, yeah, but wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna move on.
That's been
right. No.
a lot in perspective. Like,
But you get what I'm like.
Yeah, it's like-
that's like, wait, of course she's older than him. What are you talking about? Yeah, but I get what you're saying. At the time they were alive,
When
she
they were
was older
back
than
when they were
them.
dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like,
or when they were married.
it's like,
Sorry.
yeah, because
like, what the fuck you mean?
Yeah, my bad.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
No,
He
it's not your
died-
bad. That's
yeah,
me.
Yeah,
I'm
he
stupid.
died because he died because he was on that stuff.
Yeah.
And Miles Davis like cool.
But
Oh yeah. I mean, you know.
My thing is like you make such beautiful music, but you want
but you what? Do you
faded,
not think
man.
that the drugs influenced the music?
the jazz. I didn't think of jazz and drugs going hand in hand, but that's me.
Nah,
being
music
naive,
in
man.
general.
What? The 60s and the 50s that was fueled by cocaine.
Yeah, I mean, music in general.
You see them dancing in those pool halls?
I think it's
They
actually
were
probably
they was doing gymnastics.
it's probably
in that bitch,
hard
bro.
to be a musician and go through concerts and not.
And be sober.
Right. I mean, I just think it's hard. It would be hard for me. I'd be lit all the time.
Shit. I mean, do we want to go through some of her movies? Ooh, Out of Wild. Like, I remember that John Medea's Family Reunion. Why Did I Get Married? This is all stuff from my generation. So, The Help.
She played in Harriet Tubman in one movie.
Shit. We just go on and on. Like, I mean, it's... If you black, you know who this is. Or if you don't know the name, you know the face. You know, when you think of black grandma, not even black grandma, black great grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like progenitor. You know the word I'm trying to say?
Originator, maybe. Let's just go
Progeny.
with that.
No, like progeny, but progenitor. It's a word.
Progenitor.
We're not even gonna go there.
Progenitor.
Yeah, whatever. The one who sits at the head of the table, Cicely Tyson, would be.
A matriarch?
That's a better way.
That's a synonym. That's what I'm going for. But yeah, sure. When you think of black matriarch, Cicely Tyson, if you're gonna cast, that's who you're gonna fucking cast.
Yeah. Or the lady that died before her, Maya Angelou.
Maya and I Rise, Angelou.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Boondocks episodes. After I started.
I love the I think
Oprah. This ain't Oprah.
But I think
This is
like
not
the
like
beauty
Oprah.
too is like she just at the time she just played the even her younger days she was just that black magic that we need to see on the true black woman magic before it was really a thing because like black
black magic woman.
yeah you know what I'm saying because like they won't cast she really wouldn't take any role that like depicted black women as being down. She always wanted to give positive images on film, so I think that's very important. Because I think she made way for Scandal and how to get away with murder and shows like that. Because
like
those are strong black leads.
Females, yeah.
Yeah, and because people talk about like Hattie McDaniels who got the first Oscar for Gone with the Wind, but she was playing like a house person, and they wouldn't even let her sit in the Oscars. They had black people had a separate party for her after they handed it to her. So I think like having that type of perspective very important. Somebody that wouldn't take those roles that kind of was degrading the black folks. And especially in a time where they probably wanted her to take those roles.
No, yeah, like she was instrumental in making
Trailblazer.
Black Renaissance movies. Well said. Well fucking said. I don't even think there's anything else that needs to be said. I mean, do you have anything?
Legend. I mean, I was gonna say, just think of that time in which she was active. I mean, she was active pretty much all her life, but especially like in the 60s and 70s when we were actually divided, right? Like we think we're divided now, but just remember coming off of Jim Crow, civil rights, 70s, that was a divided time. So we needed to see heroes on the screen more than ever, and she was there. Thank God.
Yeah. And think about like other actors and other stuff like before they, Sidney Poitier, he's still alive. James Earl Jones.
Yeah,
those are
so
guys.
important.
Those are guys that still kicking though. They gotta get their flowers before they go.
Yeah, it's interesting though with Cicely Tyson. I was actually talking about this with some of my coworkers at work, but just like how they like these sort of legends and actors we've grown accustomed. Like they just seem to have been old for so long or older for so long. Excuse me. That like we take it for granted that they're still here. It's interesting how well she was doing prior to passing because she literally apparently did her memoirs a week before she passed. Like she was did the vocal rendition of her memoirs. So you never know. And Devontae's exactly right. We should give everybody their flowers before they pass.
Because I didn't even realize
what's going to happen.
I was like looking up today, like Denzel Washington's 66 years old and looks great for 66. But it's like, wow. He has spent more time on Earth than he probably has ahead of him, realistically. So
I mean, yeah, average human life expectancy is 75 years in America,
so,
and that's for like white Caucasian males.
So it's like definitely like enjoy this entertainment while it's here because some of these people, Screech from Saved by the Bell was 44. So
they said he had stage 4 lung cancer. That is a different. But
it's like,
rest in peace to that man. I never watched it.
Too.
I never watched it.
44 years old, stage 4 lung cancer. That's young.
That's it's a weird cancer. It's a weird cancer, especially for it to not come from somewhere.
Yeah, because I don't know if they have any information if he's a known smoker or not.
Yeah,
but still, you should be able to smoke till you're 55, 60, right?
44.
Yeah, 44.
People are dying sooner of things we thought only happened to you later in life. Like more young people are having fucking strokes and shit. Like,
yeah, man.
People are getting cancer.
Even like Chadwick's situation.
Yeah.
Like he deteriorated, kind of quickly, man. 3 years is a long time. Though. I mean, it's
aggressive. It's a very aggressive cancer.
Yeah.
But no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off.
Nah, it was somebody was one of my clients was talking to me today about somebody died recently of pancreatic cancer or something. I can't remember.
Like
Alex
famous
Alex Trebek.
Oh,
yeah. He came up.
Give me a while though.
He came up to me.
He lasted a little longer than I thought.
Yeah,
when I looked at his age, I was like he. But that show is so like in my family that's a big show. So it's like I wonder they were talking about having a black woman replace him.
No, he replaced me. Well, I saw Ken Jennings on there. He's the guy that won all those Jeopardy episodes. That's what I saw. I don't know if he's permanent, but that's who he's on.
But yeah, he was like. But I remember, no, Ken Jennings when he was on there, he was
bad.
Yeah.
but it's like some of those people on Jeopardy. Just a side note, like some of them are just average Joes. They're not all like Harvard grads. They're just people that sat there and studied trivia all their life.
Yeah,
that's what's up. I should have done that.
And made some money.
I mean, I know a little trivia.
I know enough. I used to, that's actually a good date idea. A little game to play. Like you can play Jeopardy with your significant other, like at home. Like you can do it with old episodes, new episodes, and just it's a little fun thing to do. Throw that out there for my
very inexpensive thing to do. Like
hey,
don't even need cable.
Yeah.
Got Netflix.
Another thing, that paint night shit. It's so much cheaper if you just do that shit at home. I'm just saying, my niggas ain't got money. All right,
turn on YouTube.
Yeah. Hey, you knocking it. You get that a little bottle of wine. You know what I'm saying? No, a red wine. And you do a nice little dinner for dinner. Yeah, if you're gonna do Chardonnay, you probably make something like a white sauce, like Alfredo.
Shawty's don't look at it that way. They tell you what they kind of want and want.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
some of them
They try
might
to
want
make
this.
a meal plan.
You're right. Yeah.
But then you got the right idea because you like, your wine should match your meal.
Yeah, that's wine connoisseur.
You're you're Renaissance man.
I told you this is what this year was about to be about. Hey, we back on the dating scene. So if you like what you see, hit me up in the inbox. A little saline poppy. Just kidding. We're not doing none of that shit.
Why saline?
Cause normal saline. Cause I be giving niggas fluids because I'm a nurse and I be saving lives because I'm not Nick. No, stop. Saline poppy just because literally champagne poppy Drake's who I fuck with. So saline, Jake pop champagne.
He actually mentioned the saline poppy thing like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
It was just, he's got IG handles in the works.
Yeah. It was funny. There's a new Joan at work. She was. I was talking to her and I was like, yo, so what would you think if I did this? And she thought it was funny. So I was like, yes, I just did it that night. Because I planned to do it at the beginning of the year, but like, it's just
it's planned out like hurricane names.
I mean, it's fun, bro. Like, the one thing I realized about social media, and we're going to finish the Black History conversation and move on to something else real quick, is that you should just have fucking fun with it, man. Like, everybody takes that shit too seriously.
That's true. Do what you want.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's like, oh.
Life should just be about having a lot of fun at some points.
Life should be, what are you doing to fulfill yourself that doesn't stop anybody else from fulfilling themselves? Me naming myself Saline Poppy don't stop nobody from doing what they need to do.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Now, you saying I like Robin Banks. Robin Banks is fun. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that because you stop somebody else from fulfilling their base life. Okay?
Yeah.
So I don't like to always say having fun. Are you just, going around here fucking everybody without condoms? It's giving people chlamydia. So that's not maybe what we should be doing either. But hey, everybody's idea of fun is different.
What a scenario.
Who am I to judge?
All the examples you could have given. But, all right.
You know who you talking about, nigga. All right. Wait.
I was like, because you know how you be screaming nigga on his song, bro? Mario.
What do you think about it? But no, we can stop that real quick. But first, rest in peace, Cicely Tyson. Rest in peace, Alice Trebek. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace, Larry King. Iconic, some of the most funny and even moments. Dustin Diamond. We've lost a lot of people this past 2020, man. 2021.
Wow.
Rest in peace.
Hug your loved ones. Love your loved ones. If you're white, hug a black person. I'm just kidding. But give us some reparations. That's $600. Give $300 to your black coworker, and we're even for a year. Y'all did some crazy shit. But
Yeah,
whatever.
bro, I think all white people should just give up their stimulus checks.
Honestly, I think all white people should give up their parking spots for the month.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice too.
Yeah, parking spots.
Crackers, park in the back.
Also, yeah,
park in the back. Crackers.
Yeah, maybe just also to have a few days at work where it's just black people, and a few days at work where it's just white people. What? What's going on?
No, what is going on right now?
Okay, stop.
This conversation is no
segregation. No,
I've been told it's cool.
Yeah, I told you.
Okay.
Yeah, but no,
you're talking about peaceful segregation.
Yeah, by choice. Just when it's just us. It's so much more fun. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. Yeah. Black people be the first person to be like, hey, I like this neighborhood, but it's a lot of y'all in here.
Nah, just
Nah. As
long as our shit look just like they shit, what's the problem? Separate. No.
But the issue is, y'all know some nigga gonna get in there. I love black people. I love my people. Mm-hmm. But we can't have shit without somebody.
I'm telling you guys,
don't bring
good, man.
That black people versus nigga conversation to the table right now. It's Black History Month, okay? We're just playing jokes, honestly.
Nah, some niggas just don't want you to have no fun, bro.
Let's
enjoy Black History Month. In March, I'll let these niggas know about themselves.
In March. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Oh shit! What just
happened? There's a Hispanic History Month here too.
Hispanic?
I thought they had 2 weeks.
Look at this nigga policing their month, bro. Nah. Cut that quinceañera shit out, my nigga. You had your 2 weeks.
Bro, they got the ugliest month, bro. Hispanic Heritage Month. That bitch run like a goddamn pay period, B. That bitch safe from.
I'm telling you, I think.
Nah, it's a month, bro. But that bitch from the Wednesday, September 15th.
All right,
Friday,
shout out to
October
Cousins.
15th. What?
Shout out the Cousins. Shout out the Cousins. We gonna get through them in September. That's like what? That's like 8 months away. Come on now.
Yeah,
They say I run in the middle of the
7
month.
months.
These niggas run like they niggas said, fuck y'all.
In the middle of the month.
It's not even a real month. They gave these niggas some money.
Listen, you can have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but you can't.
Niggas
have
say
all
we
this.
can't have y'all take over important holidays.
So in September, between September and October.
Because you know 9/11 coming up. We can't give y'all that.
Yeah, can't give them 9/11. They ain't want them to have Halloween.
Yeah, that's
They
our
should've gave
holiday.
him October. They should have gave him October.
Yeah, Halloween, you know white people love Halloween.
Yeah, but they should have gave. I mean,
For
let's
the
be
day-
honest. The
for the-
Hispanics do it better.
The Day of the Dead.
Yeah. The Mexican Halloween is much better.
Nah, I ain't never been, bro. To no Mexican. I ain't never been to a Mexican party, bro.
All right, let's stop.
Swear
Let's
to
I'm
stop.
about to get in
Let's
trouble
stop.
like shit.
Yeah, we're on camera
Bro,
now.
but
too,
they
like,
say
shit.
they say Hispanics party good, man. I gotta go to some Hispanic parties.
Cat Williams said Spanish parties are good. Wait, you know that? Cat Williams?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I make it. Yeah, okay. But let's please move away from the racial
I like partying with
conversation.
strippers, man.
I do. Did I tell you about our Cabo trip? And the
Yeah,
strippers
I
that
know
came
about
out
the
there?
strippers, man.
Yeah, man.
I like strippers in general, though. They
I like strippers in general too, but there's definitely like a different
Devils?
class of stripper. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like
of course.
strippers slash
Yeah.
escorts?
like strippers. Did we tell you about our Cabo trip?
Yeah. But I'm saying
He said you
like,
told him.
I did.
yeah, how the strippers are just very nice.
No. Well, so there was two types of strippers we met though in Cabo. There was the Atlanta stripper who was vacationing in Cabo.
Thank you.
No,
I was not impressed.
really?
No.
I'm
Okay.
just saying like,
And then there was, I guess, the ones that impressed Tete.
I wanna get to the ones that were in the-
that were trying to fuck us for money.
I want to hear about the ones that were on the clock,
Oh, okay.
not
Well,
the ones that were.
First off,
The ones that were free were still.
first off, spoke very little English. Let me just
doesn't matter to me.
let's just say understood. Albano, $400.
What did she say?
$400.
Albino.
You're big. Fuck, $400. Albano. I'm cool, but you know, we'll see. You got ATM in here? Like, what's up? No, but the strippers were cool, bro. Like,
Did you try to like? Did you
haggle?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? No, I'm joking. So the way it worked out in Cabo for the strippers was that it was a illegal bunny ranch type of situation.
Was it
You know what I'm
illegal?
saying?
It wasn't legal.
It's not legal. No,
It's underground.
It's not.
How'd you
it's not
find
legal. Our houseboy, as they call him.
Houseboy.
That's
He
what they
came
call
with the house.
Here's the Airbnb.
But he wasn't
man.
supposed to come with the house.
No, he wasn't the manager. No. The manager just dropped that a car.
He told us at one point he was the owner.
Yeah, he started with the owner, went out to his little,
Downgraded to-
went down to his little, what was it, Jeep Durango outside, 1994. Like,
I know,
fuck?
wasn't even a fucking
Stick
3-row.
shift.
Wasn't even 3-row.
Windows ain't even all work. Like,
Yeah, you don't own this house, nigga.
yeah.
What? So did he chill there all day with y'all?
He tried. Damn sure tried. One time he fucking sat down. Took us out to tacos. Nigga sat down and got himself a plate.
I thought his ass was gonna wait in the car
Yeah.
till we were done. He sat down, ordered everybody, and ordered his own shit.
Like we was
Guess who paid for that shit?
You?
We did.
I like him.
Yeah. Nigga was a scammer.
But it's like, what you gonna say? That's
Scammer.
what right home.
Exactly. Did he have
Because
Did he have any anything to do with the house?
yes. He
was
was
there
the
when we got
houseboy. He was the. That's what they called him.
He could have been some random nigga, bro. You know?
That's what I'm thinking.
But he had all the spots. He got us the ATVs. He
did.
got us the yacht. He also got us the strip club Digits on my birthday, which was lit.
Yeah.
Open till 5 a.m. But
Yeah.
again, it was underground.
Bro.
So we get out there, man.
Yeah, he made
I took an Uber there.
He
he
drove
dropped
us
us off.
So-
Took the girls home.
to the girls' home. So
He's
basically,
nice nigga to me.
no, I mean he was cool, but like my thing about it is,
What's his name?
I'm a principal. No, we're not gonna shit against this nigga his fucking shine. No, I'm joking.
I'm trying to get his stuff.
Arturo, but listen, but for real,
Well,
my thing about type of shit like that is
It
like
wasn't even his real name, I bet.
if you are gonna provide a service, have your fees up front. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you're doing something off the strength, and then when we done, be like, yo,
Oh, by the way.
hey, that ride cost $10.
oh, he started taxing y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was charging us for all type of shit. We stopped calling his ass. In fact, that nigga called me when we were in the air, bro.
Yeah.
So
What the fuck
he taxed y'all for the rides.
That's it.
All right.
No, the thing was, again, it's not the money, it's the principle.
Oh yeah.
I'm a man of principle.
He should have been up front. Like, it's gonna cost you every time.
Yeah. Because if not, because by the way, I'm a real. I'll be outside, right? So I understand everything costs money, but I also understand what you charging me. I could probably find the next man, these 14 cabbies on the street right now, to do the same shit for half the price. So
and more space.
And a nicer car. Cars with windows that work. All right?
For real.
Damn.
Bro, you lucky he ain't try to fuck the bitches with y'all.
What?
I'm saying, nigga might be trying to get the cheeks off y'all money.
You mean the strippers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah. You're a bitch right now, bro. Like, I gotta red box this table for my friends right quick. Like, they got a little fucking frosty. No, I'm joking. But either way, yeah. See,
I'm not for anybody.
Yeah.
Podcast.
I'm talking about the strippers.
Okay, just make sure, nigga.
I didn't fuck them either.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. He was trying to do.
But let me get through this because we're 35 minutes in. I want to get some more topics.
Really, I thought it was been an hour, bro.
Nah. We've been talking bullshit the whole fucking time. Well, listen. So it's basically underground. We get there. We do woo. We didn't pay a cover charge to get in because luckily when we got in, they were like, "Yo, there's no more space. You have to buy a room." They were like, "Rooms are $300." There's this 10 group of black dudes sitting there.
Niger mob.
Yeah, we come up there. Hey, yo, what's good? They got two white girls with them. We're like, yo, can we just jump in y'all's party? We throw y'all like 20 each, that way, or $30, however much that math costs, right? They're like, cool, come in.
Just come through.
They get in. They're like, yo, we're not really feeling this because we can't go back and forth between the rooms. And also, they were doing cocaine.
Who were they?
So yeah, they were
just some random black,
especially the white girls. The white girls were pushing for that shit.
Yeah, the white girl. We get into this room. The white girls are like, so.
Yeah, they were negotiating.
Where's the Miley Cyrus? Where's the blow?
Right.
I mean, like, I know we're having fun and like we're probably gonna get blacked later, but like, I need my blow right now. So they immediately like we haven't even like paid for the room.
Yep.
Figured out what bottle we're getting. Figured out how the strippers work, and they're immediately
we out
on the table.
They're
right?
like, yo, we out.
Yeah. So me and Tete are just sitting there like.
So where did black niggas go?
They're in the room.
They were in the room, and then they left.
So what happened was they come back and go, yo, we're dipping because we don't think this is really like
our
vibe, right? And I'm like, oh, so where y'all going? Thinking they're gonna dip somewhere else. They go back to the hotel. I'm like, oh, got it.
Jabari's like, oh, y'all going home.
Yeah. Y'all got cocaine and white girls. Got you. Bye. Peace.
Yeah, they got the vibe.
Say no more, family.
They already set the vibe. Y'all should have followed the vibe.
Really? I'm gonna go follow this 10-man train back with these two girls who probably aren't even with them. They probably just met them up in Cabo.
Tete said it would have been different. It was like one guy with 2 Jones. Maybe we could tag along. 10 of them.
Like where the extra, like we made it a train. Like it was a threesome before us, but now it's a train because me and Tete joined in. Yeah, that's not weird either. Anyway, so we get in there because basically how it worked was once we got in there, they were like, okay, you don't have to stay in the room. You can go into the area where all the strippers and stuff are, but you can't like go back and forth. So we get into the room. Or we get out the room, we go into the main area, we start buying shots and beer.
It was actually pretty nice.
It was dope. Live band, yeah. The live band would play for like 40 minutes and they would cut and like do a 30-minute like EDM session. Yeah. Which you know me, I'm in the EDM right now. Listen, the only one. I know this song.
I like the live band. I ain't never been.
No, but the live band, we like live band too.
Yeah. The strippers loved the live band. They would start bachataing. They were trying to twerk. Bro, did I show you the video that I have of me and him taking shots in the jump?
No.
Illegal video, by the way.
Yeah.
We almost died for these.
Well, no, hold up.
No. Don't tell the story because you did the same damn things.
But I didn't get caught.
Yes, you did. The nigga did. Whoever killed you said, nah, none of that.
Okay, no.
And I was like, bro,
but I already got my video. There was no. Let me tell them. No. Fuck that. Let me tell our fucking story.
You can have phones in there, obviously.
Obviously, it's a strip club, right? But one of us tries to sneak a video, right? One of us tries to do the.
One of us was lit, and realized this.
One of us walks in there. What's in there?
DC.
Hey! Whoa! This is lit. This is lit.
Flash was on.
They almost tagged my ass. Like, nigga, what the fuck, bro? Like, we just got.
But the live band dude looked over and was like,
we had just got.
You, nigga.
Yeah, we had. Yeah. Pause. That's problematic if he said that. But we had just got in there, dog. Like that was the thing. I was about to be like, bro, we about to get kicked out. We just got in here, dog. But like, no. But no.
No, they didn't kick us out. We were spending money.
Let's
they weren't kick us out.
Nah,
so
the money
We're spending money.
But no pause. So
Should've.
the live band's going, and the live band's playing around like the main stripper pole, right? So we still don't know what the situation is. We're still thinking, or at least I am, that this is like a normal strip club. There's gonna be girls who go up there
we were
from
looking
time
for
to
the
time,
girls stripping.
And right now we see we see bad Jones all around this, chilling with niggas at tables.
Yeah.
And these Jones range from yo, she's got work done and could be in Ty Dolla $ign's new video for Spicy to the natural Jones where you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
Yeah, did you do a body roll when you rolling, bro?
What was that? Did you see
thinking-
that? You saw that at the corner of your eye, right?
I'm reminiscing in my head, bro.
Nigga said, oh yeah. Like what? Relax, nigga. We on.
Listen, baby.
I'm thinking about
This nigga.
I'm thinking about when because when you be you got the party pack with you, and then you're in there with
the Molly with the water, and I drink it up. Nah, okay, but
and then you got the nice Johnson, and then you know.
No. So
I gotta go back to Vegas, man. That's all I gotta say.
We going. Don't worry about it.
To them, man.
We gotta go to.
Spearmint Rhino. I ain't never forget
We gotta
that.
go to Atlanta, bro. We gotta go to Atlanta.
Follies.
All of them, bro. We gotta hit the major ones on the East Coast. All the major Jones.
So basically,
Magic
what you want
City,
to
bro.
do is go to Atlanta and do a stripper, like a stripper kind of what they call it, crawl, stripper.
Bar crawl, strip club crawl.
Yeah, strip club crawl.
Whatever you want to call it. Sure. I just want to go to Atlanta to see strippers.
They thick, bro.
Yeah, but listen. So the women there, the women there were thick. The women there were petite. The women there were cool, right? All friendly. So I'm doing my thing where I pull Jones aside. You know what I'm saying? We getting twerked on. We just cool, right? But then we're kind of standing because there's no table areas, but there's tables start to open up, and we finally just I say, me,
fuck it.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm fuck. So we just go grab a table, right? And homie comes over and goes, "Yo, guys, so there's somebody scheduled for this, but you can sit here for as long as possible, but just if you gotta go, we gotta go, right?" So I'm like, okay, cool. So I get the idea that if we buy a bottle and the table opens up, we can do whatever the fuck we want because we have a bottle now, right?
Right.
So here's where we figure out what the fuck is going on in this place, right? So we go up yo, bottle Don Julio, how much is it? He said $140. Then he just points because we had a joint with us at the time. He goes, for a bottle and girl, $240. So and it takes me a second. Tate's over here exactly going, oh yeah. Right? Tate's already clicked. It's clicked for Tate what the place is.
Damn, $240 in a bottle on a train.
Listen. My dumb ass over here no, wait, just buy her a beer. Nah, why is it $100 to buy her a bucket of beer? I don't want to do that. He's like, no. And again, there's a language barrier.
Yeah.
He speaks Spanish
right.
and very little English.
That's what he was trying to tell us the whole fucking time.
This nigga starts pulling up a calculator going, $140 for the bottle for you two. $240 for the bottle, and some pussy is basically what he's saying, right? And I'm like, I'm cool. What's going on?
Exactly.
Do you understand what he was saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I understood when we finally bought the bottle. At first, when I was buying beers, he kept on. I was like, "Yo, Jabari, why the fuck is it so hard to buy a beer? This nigga keep trying to tell me some shit." I was like,
but the whole time he was trying to get a woman too.
He's trying to say beer, regular price, and then with a girl, beers, and I was like, "Nah, just regular beer. I don't buy no for nobody."
It sounds like I need to go.
It sounds like we need to learn fucking Spanish.
It sounded like we need to Google Translate so that we can spend our money right.
No, I'm learning Spanish. But next time I go to Mexico or any other Latin country,
yeah, bro.
Cerveza Fellatio.
I didn't know cerveza. I knew cerveza. I didn't know fellatio.
Is the fellatio Spanish? I think it's Latin.
Yes,
that sounds French
or Italian.
It sounds not English, so whatever, nigga. But either way,
most people know what it means.
Either way. By the time we figured out that you could buy pussy, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't in the mood to really buy pussy, especially for $400. So
you would have got it for $240 in the bottle.
Yeah, exactly, right.
And then secondly, we didn't go to the ATM that day. That was the day we were we're gonna skip the ATM.
No.
Basically, so we were just going with what we had from the day before.
Yeah. And then when we did get to a point where we were like, it might be nice to get my dick wet tonight. We asked where the ATM was. They were like, you gotta drive there, drive back. I was like, yeah.
They brought over two junks that were kind of giving us a lot of attention.
Yeah, bro, you could have got.
So the prospect of
and
they started to become
they were
the prospect
like imagine Cardi B before kids.
Oh yeah, did you want the neck? The neck probably.
By the point where I was at, by that point, because literally we had like probably 3 or 4 shots plus beer prior to buying the bottle, and then we were drinking before that,
we
right?
weren't getting fucked up at all. It was invincible.
They bordered down that.
No, listen, no.
It was like Don Julio.
No, listen. It was. We know what it was, really. No, it was. Corvette, hop in a motherfucking jet, Corvette. You get what I'm saying? Don't say it out loud. It was that. Listen. That's why we were invincible.
Oh yeah, because when you up like that, you on the rocket.
No, listen. So literally,
I like being on the rocket.
And we're just fucking taking shot after shot after shot after shot. So like, it was a great night. But the club stayed open to 5 a.m. Because there's no real liquor laws or open container laws. Like when we didn't finish the bottle, we just took it home. Like we're like 5 a.m. Everyone's leaving. Literally outside that jump, just taking pictures with the fucking bottles, all right? Yeah. Now, so that's our stripper story. It wasn't really a strip club. It was more of a whorehouse.
I don't call it that. That's a strong name. It was just a house.
It's a
scantily clad women.
It's like an entertainment place.
Selling pussy.
No, they were selling alcohol for a really expensive price. Whatever the girl decided to do with you after you bought that.
Selling alcohol and pussy, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
that's why they do it that way.
They weren't ashamed. I'm not ashamed.
Yeah, on the receipt it says I bought $140 beer. That's what it says on the receipt.
Cheeks. Nah, but
he makes sense though.
So, but truthfully too, like it wasn't. It might have been a little bit more debaucherous if it had just been like a dude's trip. But also, like, we had females there.
You even got, like, chased.
And, like...
Yeah, I mean, at one point, we were in the middle of our adventure, and we were like, yo.
No, not we. Tete. I was in a completely different zone. I wasn't worried about nobody but me.
But yeah, like, it's like, oh, shit. I know we're having fun, and these girls are all over us, but, how about the girls that we came here with?
Should we make sure our friends made it home and aren't currently in Israel being sex trafficked right now?
We let them go home with some random nigga that came with the house.
Who did?
That I haven't been talking to.
Who thought of that?
No, it was not my idea to send them girls home.
To like send them home with Arturo?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have been thinking about that if I'm in.
You mean to check on them? That was my idea.
That was Tete. I was in a completely different zone.
That's the daddy.
Bro.
Probably.
Bro. But the point Tete was like telling me that, I was like, we did come here with other people. I was like, you're right. Our group is 5. Not 3, not 2, and not 3, and the third one is not. What is her name? Oh, you followed her. You still follow her? She followed you on the shit.
I don't follow anybody from.
Oh, okay, my bad. My bad.
I don't have social media.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shit.
I'm actually deleting my Instagram.
But no, so. Listen.
If I wasn't married, I won't be down.
So if this had been like a dude's trip, what would have been super cool about it, and it was super like dangerous, you know, like
so you got some machetes.
No, but so we met the next day. We met 2 strippers from Atlanta, which thought they was like, oh, they're cool. I thought they were fucking fire, bro. I thought
no, they're pretty girls.
But listen, girls. I'm sorry, but we could have had an even crazier night the next night because. Shawty, who, not the joint that had all the work done.
Yeah, the girl in the white.
Not the girl in the white. She was the one that was.
She was bad.
Yeah, but the other joint, who was in the burgundy.
Oh, the one that was her cousin?
No. There was 2 strippers, dog. There was one in the white, one in the burgundy, and then there was one in the cousin that was sleeping on the couch.
Gotcha. Okay, you're talking about the one in the burgundy. The
loud one. Yeah, you said the loud one?
Yeah.
The one that was more ratchet. But she cool too, man. She was cool though. But
she's a hype man.
Yeah. So, because again, I was not in a let's get some pussy and whatever vibe. I was just in my birthday, let's enjoy shit and just be nice people. When we invited them over after, because basically we got the strippers on the ATV ride, right? Then we just happened to see them again that night while we were out at the bars. Mm-hmm. We had a bottle because we did bottle service the whole week.
Yeah, I'm a big baller brand.
No, listen, but it also wasn't that expensive and it made the most sense. Like $120 bottle of Don Julio versus a $7 beer plus a $10 shot.
Yeah, man, I get it, bro. I'm a ball out too. You know what I'm saying? I love balling.
But either way, so we had invited them over to our table, and we were all hanging out. We were all doing a cool thing. I had taken pictures of the one shawty on the ATVs legally because I had my phone, and we had some technical difficulties with the ATVs. Multiple people, me, Donica. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Either way, she's like, "Yo, let me get my picture." You know what I'm saying? Because I already tried, when Joe's throwing ass and you feel like God.
She was twerking the whole time on
Yeah.
TV, bro.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
safety
yeah,
violation.
no, but like,
Them bitches can kill.
but like, you know, like when you like go to catch twerk and then like Jones tries to be shy.
You was catching twerk while you was driving the ATV?
No,
What the fuck?
I was gonna say, nigga, we shooting the X again? This nigga
Shit,
Jabari
nigga,
is
Sean White over here, bro.
He is goddamn Tony Hawk.
You gotta catch the twerk on your ATV.
This was at the bar that night, right? So
Yeah.
like they're like throwing ass, like that. Did I show you the video?
Yeah,
You,
but it just
you saw the way that ass was moving,
yeah,
right?
it's jiggling. They're from Atlanta. That's what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But, like,
that's
no,
why they
it's
didn't impress me
exposed
too
to
much.
Relax though. How often do you see that level of twerking though in your face
For
with that
free.
type of body for free though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
If we go stadium, we gonna see it. But
But this is
Yeah.
out here in college. This is the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
place you'd expect to see. it.
Yeah,
You know.
we paid for it by like, hey, come drive the boat, pouring liquor in the type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you just made our stock rise.
I mean, the joint like y'all had a benefit because y'all had like women with y'all.
bro. That night, that bar when we invited them over, it was Jamie actually, but
Yeah, Jamie.
there was a whole group of niggas right next to us, like, at another table, like 8 of them.
Hating
Bro, I'm
that
talking like rapper it out. Like I don't know what they did, but they were like one nigga was in a full Burberry fit, like to the socks, bro. Like
Thought he was
no, for real. Thought he was styling on him. When those jonts came over to our table, when we already had, yo, it didn't just hurt them. They had envy. They had hate in their heart,
What's
bro.
that G word I'm looking for? They did
Genocide.
No, not genocide. Bro.
We gonna eviscerate that table.
Because they say you were green with envy. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, they wanted the green light. That's
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
were mad as shit.
Yeah.
The energy was.
And listen, I was in my own zone so much. I was probably looking like an asshole because I'm over here. Yeah, you good? You good, Shotty? You good? Yeah.
The only joint, if y'all had like the only joint that would top the trip, because like having women.
Well, hold up. Let me tell you real quick what's going to top the trip. This is a guy's trip. So basically, the joint goes, yo. After I try to get a twerk on her, and she, you know, say I can't handle this. Yeah, we look good.
Good.
She goes, yo, give me those pictures. I go, yo, let me airdrop them to you, right? And she goes, no, just give me your number, right? We was in, dog. Shorty's giving me her number off the strength, right? She's like, yo, what are y'all doing later tonight? I'm like, we're probably just gonna go back, but y'all should head out to this strip club called Portanas, which is what the joint was we went to the night before for my birthday. Turns out they went to that strip club, bro. We're there till 5, had a ball. She texted me that night, like, yo, where y'all at, right? The next day, text me again, like, yo, we're going there tonight. Like, what's up? And me and Tata are just like,
unbeknownst to me, I didn't know the second night.
Where y'all were supposed to go?
oh, we was hanging out. We was hanging out with the girls.
I felt like I was like leave them again for a strip club.
Yeah,
I think it's like you pick this up like I don't know because I think like the idea of bringing the girls good like you just gotta be like but you like
no
it's hard you gotta bring
don't get me wrong there is no
you gotta bring jump offs sometimes in places. You gotta bring bitches like I ain't saying they bitches. You gotta bring the type of bitches
calm down.
that wanna fuck bitches so you can have
hey. Calm down. I'll give you guys some sense real quick, okay?
I cannot co-sign anything there.
Right? Yeah.
You
got me, bitch, the fuck. Something in the plane, and you know, we at home and shit like that.
No, like for those type of plays, like y'all had a great time. It's like, but for those type of plays, you gotta bring bitches like, yo, I'll ride with you. I might fuck one of the bitches too.
Exactly. Yes, if you're gonna bring a female, but if it had been like, look, if it had been us 3 and T, it'd have been different because at the same time too, it's like. Yeah. Just on the vibe we were going off, the women helped for us to just make friends with the strippers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But saying it had just been us 4 on the trip ATV and anyways, and with our charisma, we could have.
It was aggressive.
We
just be more aggressive.
But that's what I'm saying. Like so, like sometimes.
But
like,
we could have. But like there's a part of me that wakes up sometimes, like the week after that wakes up, like yo, I probably could have had a crazy night in the strippers hotel with one of these Spanish strippers. Doing some weird shit for like OnlyFans, but I was too busy being wholesome for
no, because like shut the fuck up. Because like in my belief, there's some trips like you can like you bring your homegirls, y'all have fun. Then that's like, and you could, especially if you plan on going back, like you went before, like now you know, like next time I'm probably not gonna bring them.
Oh yeah,
because like that.
No.
And it's gonna be lit when Kobe. Because remember,
let me rephrase that. I'm definitely bringing those Jones. on all the trips. What I'm saying is, if it had been a guy's trip, it could have been way more debaucherous.
Right.
The trip was as debaucherous as I wanted it to be.
It was good.
I did not want to go. Like, honestly, if I had come back and I had a lot of promiscuous sex with Mexican strippers, I'd have been like,
what the fuck? Yeah,
let me go get my dick tested.
Go get shot, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Do I have a kid out there? Because, you know,
but I get what you're saying, but like,
I had no confidence.
But that type of vibe, you got to bring those first
seed in another country. Huh.
But nah, that type of vibe, like if you want them type of nights, you gotta bring a certain type of female. You gotta bring a certain type of like people.
Yeah, but
you got Tete that type of vibe, bro. You gotta bring Tete. Tete will set it off.
Listen.
Please, that's not true.
Say all that to say, the Cabo trip that was spontaneously planned was amazing. Was fucking amazing.
It went well. Very
Next year, I think I'm trying to do Tulum.
I don't know where that is. That sounds fun.
It's in Mexico. It's where all the Spanish people. That's where all the celebrities went. That's what I meant.
Well,
this year.
Where DR, bro? The DR. My homeboy said.
I see a nigga in the DR right now, but like.
But the DR, you rent a woman for $500 the whole week. She stay with you.
I have heard tales of this.
So we can do a pod trip to the DR if we're trying to like. Are we just being honest in the pod right now? Are we authorizing?
I'm not saying that that's something I would do.
I'm saying if you look, because like you basically get off the plane at your Airbnb, you know, like a Turo, or you're having a Turo.
Bro.
Shout out Arturito.
We saw one of the strippers from the strip club the next day at the ATV place with some random nigga.
Yeah, but this
he didn't look like he was right for her.
And they right. But now
let's just say his name looked like he was William, and he worked at Deloitte.
But now what they supposed to do is the DR Jones, they stay with you, they shower you, they massage you, they bring their friend for you, and then once the trip over.
As a nigga who's in a happy fucking relationship, you got loose lips, nigga. Like, how you know all this?
Because I ask questions, bro.
Because I'm curious. That's it.
Yeah, man.
I think
I'm not even in a relationship, and I'm scared.
Yeah, nigga, I'm scared. Cool.
I think talking about right
give
now. It
all away. I'm not drinking. Like, all right.
I think you just got to know about these.
I'm
things.
scared to stop drinking now.
Because the thing is, what about you? My thing is, what about you? You just need to know these things for future reference. Sometimes you in a country.
I gotta get a drink. Let me get a beer.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Music break. Yeah, music break, man. Producers say.
Oh, man. No, but okay. So we're going to go into a quick music break. All right. But again, y'all, it's the Bullshit Free Health Podcast. We'd love to be back. We just bullshitted for an hour.
Yeah,
fuck with you guys. When we get back from this music break, we're going to get into some real topics, okay? We're going to talk about Game Stunk and what happened with that. We're going to quickly touch on the insurrection on the Capitol. And then we're going to get into a health content of the week. And then we'll probably get out of here. Because I don't really want to talk about nothing too crazy. Like CI sex abuse allegations. We're going to let that play out a little bit longer. But for our intermittent music break, do you have a song you want to play at the end? Because I got...
Probably at the end.
Okay, so you got...
that's fine, yeah.
All right, so then I got one I'll play right now. And then you want to play one right now, too? Do you want to play that Lonely song? Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
Okay. Play that, bro.
All right, so we're going to play Devontae's song first. Lil Durk.
What'd you make tonight?
Creamy chicken pasta. You want some?
No, I'm good.
What is it? What is it called, dude?
Oh,
Creamy chicken pasta. Lonely. Oh, shit.
By Lil Durk. It's off the deluxe of The Voice.
It's not about you.
Trent be wildin' with it. Me, I be sending them honchos straight to the county. They get out, I get them a gun store. I done been stuck in the trenches, I dance with the devil. And I sold drugs to my uncle. And I gave niggas the lean, the weed, the drugs. I did that shit off the muscle. All of these niggas be having them niggas, they claim they love them. I did it with nothing. You in the streets for nothing. I'm doing all I can, they need for nothing. Whenever them people come, why you gon' war over a bitch, let the beef for something. I'm trying to delete, I hop in the Jeep for weeks. I couldn't sleep for nothing. I like to preach, and I am sad to the streets like I got the key or something. I take drugs when I feel lonely. Ride with my gun when I feel lonely. I sleep around killers when I feel lonely. I spoil all my bitches feel long. Told my brother we fuck with no condoms and we having babies all over. I used to be around niggas I love for real, but they had to hate on their shoulder. I was in the kitchen, niggas water whipping, and I feel like they was hitting the YOLO. And it was blowing my mind, I landed in Cali, them bitches was hitting the coke. Called them, came to the crib, told them get in the room, cause niggas can't sleep on the sofa. I was taking Percocets, he was off the water, that nigga was deep in the ocean. I gotta get it in motion, I study, look over my shoulders. I'm beating my case with emotion. Pass me a Tesla, I'm rolling. Rollin', wake me up cause them perks callin'. Mikey Ike, yeah, that's my dog. He know I'm straight there whenever he call me. Keep it street, what you mean, you saw me? I fell asleep with a knee on me. These whole carrots, I can fiend on me. Only the family, that's all my family. I love my family, I don't need homies. I take drugs when I feel lonely. Ride with my gun when I feel lonely. I sleep around killers when I feel lonely. I spoil all my bitches when I feel lonely.
I dye my hair red, just a lot like a pattern red. I like all of my cups so dirty, I been sipping that bloody man. I'm in zone of my pros and pro milk until I roll on my doorbell. I'm in zone of my pros and pro milk until I roll on my doorbell. Don't get close, baby, don't get too close. Don't get close, baby, don't get too close. But you don't know, yeah, my head, cause you don't know. Cause you don't know, yeah, my head, cause you don't know. I gotta eat, I gotta eat, I gotta eat. I got some money, shot it with me, shot it cause see, shot it for see. She wanna party, she wanna cut it, she wanna ride it in baby, she wanna party. I like these bitches, she wanna action, she wanna cut it. I got these diamonds, they blinking bitch. I love my phones, they ringing bitch. She like them niggas, they really rich. Her hands on my stick like a little witch. I told her I really don't do this shit. That money gon' make that bitch do this shit. Codeine on my cup, bitch, I do this shit. Codeine on my drink, bitch, I do this shit. You know that my body is full of it. You know that my shawty be full of it. You know that I'm happy, so I'm ruining it. I'm taking these chances and doing it. Take off your head and we move the bitch. My shawty rock go like a Buddha bitch. That shout out my cousin, he coolin' it. We really hot boys, we not new to this. We really hot boys, we not new to this. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair red, just a lot like a pattern red. I like all of my cups so dirty, I been sipping that bloody man. I'm in zone of my pros and pro milk until I roll on my doorbell. I'm in zone of my pros and pro milk until I roll on my doorbell. Don't get close, baby, don't get too close. Don't get close, baby, don't get too close. But you don't know, yeah, my head, cause you don't know. Cause you don't know, yeah, my head, cause you don't know.
Yeah, that was Playboy Carti. Playboy Carti. Alright, we back. So again, that was 2 tracks by Lil Durk. What was it called again?
When I Feel Lonely.
When I Feel Lonely and Playboy Carti. We played I Love You, I Hate You. Did you ever listen to the album? Do you still think it's trash?
I never really I heard a couple songs, but I never really sit there and listen to it. I think it's just, it might be something
Too different.
Yeah, I might gotta sit down and force myself.
Fantano had a good opinion of it. He gave it a 5 out of 10. And you know, Fantano's ratings can be interesting, to say the least.
5, decent.
He said he could only give it a 5 because of how it at points was difficult to listen to, but he sees how he likened it to how Kanye West 808s and Heartbreaks was very polarizing to audiences when it first dropped, and then years later people were like, oh, he was on to something before niggas were, you know? What I like about it is that it seems to be very punk rock aesthetic, like he's pushing the envelope when it comes to these new age rappers who are doing punk rock aesthetics in their music, you know? A lot of not just saying I'm a rock star, but dressing like you're a rock star. The content of the music necessarily might be like lyrically might be watered down, but the sounds are very aggressive or very abrasive to the ears. And even just like his vocal intonations and vocal passages that he uses are different than what he's been using. Like he's not baby voicing this whole shit. You know, he's what do you call it? Actually rapping at times with a nice voice. So I like it though. There's like a couple jumps that I can fuck with in different moods. Before we went to the strip club, I was banging Metamorphosis in the car. Nobody really understood what was going on except for me in the front seat. Niggas don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And then we get out there, we had a great night. And there's also stuff like the I Love You, I Hate You, which in my opinion is a little bit more similar to the music he was putting out before, which is very like druggy, trippy, synth heavy, melodic music. So yeah, I think it's a listenable album. I don't think it's trash. But hey, that's just my opinion. Everyone else can have their own. So I think we should move on to some real stuff real quick, and then we can wrap up and get out of here because we've been doing an hour 7 minutes so far. But what I would say was probably the biggest thing that we missed from not podcasting in January was the Capitol insurrectionists, the Capitol terrorism, or the terrorism that happened on the Capitol. What was it, January 17th?
6th.
Yeah.
6th? It was 6th? It was that long?
Inauguration day.
No, I went to inauguration day.
I'm sorry. No. The day where they confirmed it.
yeah.
So it's January 6th.
January 6th.
January
Yeah.
6th.
Sorry.
Okay. Well,
they were going to plan something for Inauguration Day.
do we have to give a recap? Do people not know what
I
happened?
mean, they know what happened. It was all over CNN. And
Go ahead. Give them a Devontae recap. That's what they get.
I'm gonna tell you, it's just the white folks got mad. The racist white folks, they decided to act a damn fool on TV. Basically thought,
About what?
we ain't gonna accept the results of the election.
Which stated?
That there's a new president that's not Donald Trump. He's Biden. And
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joseph.
Or Sleepy Joe is something like to call it. But you know,
We did it, Joe. Don't take your melatonin today.
But yeah, they got upset. They decided they was going to act a fool on the thing. Act a fool in the Capitol. They said Trump started it up, kind of got them riled up.
Basically, how it went that day, Trump had a rally with some of his
His kids and his
supporters.
Constituents,
You know, Rudy
just
Giuliani.
constituents.
Not just constituents, but Rudy Giuliani, which a lot of the people who stormed the Capitol. Huh?
That's his lawyer.
Yeah, well,
He's former.
he's actually not fully listed as a Trump lawyer right now, like on his panel, like on his retainers or whatever. But he's acted and probably given legal advice to Donald Trump. On January 6th, these people were at a Trump rally prior to then storming the Capitol, and I say storm with like air quotes because really they just walked in. I mean, there wasn't really a fight to keep these people.
They were
out.
like, almost, they just walked in the Capitol, start taking stuff.
If you haven't heard, there were multiple calls to bring in the National Guard. Not just, well, I don't know about prior to, but during the actual storming of the Capitol.
Yeah.
They had asked Donald Trump to do it. Finally, it took Mike Pence's call to call the National Guard in, and a lot of people were drawing a lot of contrast between the storming of the Capitol in January 6, 2021 to the peaceful protests done by the Black Lives Matter movement
outside the Capitol.
Outside the Capitol in 2020, and how the preparation by military was different. In the Black Lives Matter protests, there was National Guardsmen, extra police, you name it, like armed to the nine. I'm talking. I'm probably sure they had tanks, right? They had
everything.
Humvees,
they had
whatever.
They were prepared for a
war. Prepared for a war, yeah. Versus versus how they were prepared to greet.
Take selfies and
not even just take selfies, but like how they just the aesthetic of how they prepared for an insurrection by name. Like it's not like they were coming with any real demands.
They planned it already.
It's not like the Black Lives Matter movement that had a list of policy changes, a list of grievances, and simple slogans such as defund the police, which some people can still not understand to this day. But but if you have any critical thought whatsoever, when you hear defund the police from the Black Lives Matter movement, that has been very outspoken and vocal about the unjust slayings of Black Americans in America. It's easy to put two and two together versus the people who marched, or the white people that marched on the Capitol on January 6th, which is basically, we don't like the way our democracy democratically elected its next president.
We feel like our freedoms will be infringed on.
No. It's not even. It's not. It's simply that. It's, we don't like, from a critical thinking standpoint. Yes, they can give the talking points of, we feel like we are the unheard minority.
No, it was just, but you hit the nail on the head. It was simple as, we're just mad because we didn't like the results.
Yep. But that's literally how crazy the contrast of the preparation is. It's as there's one people who actually are coming for a discussion, and other people who are literally saying, we don't like your form of government, and the government prepared incredibly different standards of defense.
Yeah, because they got the complexion for the protection,
which highlights a lot of the inconsistencies and a lot of the grievances that Black people, first and foremost, but people of color in general, and minority groups in America have been talking about, not just for the last 4 years, but since the inception of this country. Yeah. So I really don't know what else needs to be said at this point. I feel like a lot of talk about it has already died down from a cultural standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I mean, social media moves on fast. Currently, what I was just reading is that there's about 400 suspects, 135 people charged with different levels of crimes. When this was first starting out, we saw a lot of people who were getting arrested, were getting charged with like trespassing shit, stuff, which is like, come on, fam. Like, anybody who like I got the possibility to get more time or more legal. What's the word?
It's federal shit they do.
Trouble getting caught with a small ounce, a small little eighth of marijuana back when I was like 21, bro. Like,
they did that stupid shit, man.
It seemed like the disrespect or the literal, how do you phrase it? Because, like, again, like I'm saying, like the contrast of how these people were treated, the contrast for what they're calling for, and this highlighting how white people have had a second justice system in this country for years. Yeah. It's just even more exemplified by the fact that now that people were getting charged, looked like they were going to get lesser sentences for doing something more egregious than people have gotten for doing bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not taking it seriously, but I don't want to harp on the situation because I know. I mean, it's just like, it's just how the world works here, and it's sad.
So at the end of the day, it's like, I agree, it's how the world works, but what seems to be even more insulting is that we know it's how the world works, but you are gaslighting me by saying this isn't how the world works, when the world has literally been working at its utmost to show you how the world works this year. Yeah. January specifically, we're in February now, Black History Month, so it's like, bro, it's like.
I say we don't highlight it too much because of what you just said. It's Black History Month. We should highlight the positivities of Black people, and not even give attention to these ignorant ass people that decided that they was going the democracy that they had. When it works in their favor, it's the greatest country on earth. It's the democracy. But when it works against them, they big babies. It didn't. They lost it.
So I agree. I disagree on a mental level. Definitely don't pay attention to that shit. But on a judicial and on a political level, like, you have to. Like, when I'm saying like the conversation and the culture has died down, I don't really care about that. But I feel like the conversation on a like political level
should carry on.
But it hasn't, because the culture on the cultural level it's calmed down. Like, people are already like not really talking about it on major news networks. People are going back to like people are allowing Republicans who, remember, 100 of them, 100 congressional Republicans literally went on to the floor of the House of Representatives and said,
"We're not going to
certify the election."
Yeah.
After these white terrorists stormed the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you have these same Republicans coming onto the television and saying, well, Democrats should work with us, right? They should be bipartisan and try to figure out a compromise before doing things unilaterally, right?
Yeah.
And major news publications are not looking these people in the face and saying, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my problem. When you don't when you don't keep the same energy, you know, on all levels when something like this happens, which is a crazy, like this will be written in history book. Like, this is crazy. It's never happened. This never happened in our it's like when
the Klan did the march on Washington years ago.
Not even. It's like when that White House was burned down all the way back those years ago in the early 1800s.
Yeah, it's an invasion of the Capitol.
It's like the Klan just walked on and said, "Hey,
with with Confederate flag type shit." You know what I'm saying? Like, the connotations
U.S. congressmen were in danger.
We don't like moments from dying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They don't tell them what they had on.
And America let it just happen. And then Americans, not even just Americans, politicians who represent America said it was okay for what they did.
You know why they're not going to say nothing? Because, you know, at the end of the day, that's just their bureaucracy, and they're going to be bureaucrats, and those are their constituents, so they have to play it down.
So that's actually where you're wrong, and when you're, well, not where you're wrong, where you partly are correct. In my opinion, yes, they are their constituents. You have the people like that. What the fuck? Oh, I know her name. I want to try to follow it and keep talking at the same time.
Oh, you mean the one that
who wants to bring a gun into
the QAnon conspiracy?
Yeah, you know what's her name? Marcy,
I thought it was Karen something.
Nah,
I'm serious.
No, it's not Karen. Hold on. I'll find it for you in just a second.
QAnon congresswoman. Let's type that in.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, I thought her name was Karen.
No, she is Karen, but but listen, like, and it was like her who really believe in that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Believe that Democrats are all pedophiles and Democrats are eating baby fetuses and shit like that.
And they voted,
you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
That Black Lives Matter is a terrorist group worse than Al Qaeda. Like they truly believe that.
What group did they keep saying was out there antagonizing?
Antifa.
Antifa.
Listen. I'm not talking about that politician who is also a problem and who had calls to get her to, like, they can remove her from office.
Yeah.
People have been removed from office before for less. Like, she literally threatened Cori Bush, one of her colleagues. She has literally to the point where Cori Bush. Who? Marjorie Ann Taylor or something like that. But she was a big proponent of that white couple that when Black Lives Matter was walking on the street doing protests, they came out with guns on their front lawn. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, her style of Republican, but her style of politician. Yeah. But there's a lot of Republican and corporate Democrat politicians who aren't doing this or agreeing with that for their constituents. They're doing that because they need to stay in office so they continue getting money from big corporations. They don't even give a fuck about their fucking constituents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's a split right now in the Republican Party, and it looks like it's going to continue to grow because the standard establishment Republicans who not necessarily are as racist or as crazy as these QAnon people are trying to figure out how do they keep the party of Trump happy, as well as keep their fucking money bags happy. You know what I'm saying?
Because money in politics is dirty.
But the problem at the end of the day, like, whereas the money in politics, the corruption that will be going into our next story with the GameStop shit, right? All that. Why that's a different threat than the one that has been shown on January 6th, and why it's dangerous that all these Republicans are allowed to just kind of sit here and bring up ideals when they're not, like, when the double standard is so brazen, is that, like, bro, like, one half of your party literally doesn't want America to be America. You know what I'm saying? Like, the other half of your party is the problem we have with, like, 85% of Democrats, where it's like, you guys want America to be successful because if America's successful, the stock market is successful, and these people who live in America, called Americans, can be successful, right? So you want America to be successful. You just don't want all Americans to be successful. And that's the problem.
That's the Mitt Romney Republicans.
Yeah, but now we've literally come face to face with Trump. I don't want America to be what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like what it is.
I don't like black people being free. I
don't like the idea.
Yeah, like what the Civil War was wrong. Like that shit has gotten the level of justification
And-
or justification, but what's the word I'm looking for? But
Ac-
credibility.
acceptance.
Acceptance,
Yeah,
yes.
it's like,
So where
ooh.
we are still allowing motherfuckers on mainstream TV to be like, well, they have a point. No, they fucking don't.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, they
Call him
don't.
out.
It's like, bro,
Mhm.
like at this point, it's like you either want America to be a just, robust discourse of ideas where everybody has a seat at the table, and honestly, some people have a louder seat because of money, but we can have a discussion about that, which, we can have a discussion about that.
Yes.
Or, nah, fuck all that shit. White people, supreme, slaves, banana republic,
And
right?
That
Like,
constituency is so big. That's the problem. It's a huge constituency. So you're
for
not
one culture.
right. But I'm just saying
Yeah.
for one party,
Yeah.
like that's a big. I mean, they
Yeah.
weren't relevant until Trump,
But the-
stroked that part of their party.
And the problem is though, they were relevant because you always had that in the Republican Party since
They
it
weren't
transferred.
really any more presidential elections.
Bro, David Duke was out here trying to run for office, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's
No,
like,
I'm
but
saying-
he was only trying to run for office on one party.
But before Trump, they weren't going to win any more elections, man. Like he brought out the racists and said, "There's a president for you too."
Yeah.
So that
They-
shit.
He channeled the energy that they were like dipping their toe into. Trump just said, "Let's do a cannonball on that shit."
Yeah, and that's
They've been dipping their toe in racism because voter fraud has been a fucking conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Illegal immigration or immigration has been a conversation.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like nothing Trump brought on from a policy perspective
No.
was different. It was just
Make them feel like
the
they're better than someone
political
else.
correctness of the policy
Yeah.
was just taken away. Fuck the Mexicans is what he said. That's what he said.
Well, I mean, but the thing is, the bigger
Not
thing is,
illegal immigrants are taking your jobs. It's fuck the Mexicans. It
That's
wasn't.
Well,
Was
But
it?
they kept saying build the wall.
Yeah.
Like the bigger thing is like
It no longer was urban areas or crime filled. Them blacks are trying to destroy the police and destroy you.
your country,
Yeah,
your kids.
your-
Or he said your
your
school,
piece.
but and then he just tried to sell black people like, look, you live in shit already.
No, but I don't know.
What the fuck do you have to lose?
No, I don't even know if he knew what he was doing, but he pulled straight out of the Adolf Hitler playbook. Make this group feel like they're better than this group, and make them fear this group, and they will rock with me because I'm with them.
But
That's it.
But actually,
That was it.
people, the group,
You don't have to hand out money. You don't have to do nothing.
All I'm saying is
You just have to hand out hate.
all I'm saying is what I want people who are like-minded like me politically
Yeah.
to take from this, who are genuinely like a Bernie Sanders-esque New Deal type of politician where it's not party-based, it's not bipartisan-based, it's what can we do to help all constituents of America, all citizens of America, whatever type of universal basic income, whatever type
Yeah.
of retroactive
The original
housing
idea
pay,
of government.
whatever type of the tax money that we
government
have
should
put
be to
in,
serve you.
that we have put into
But we're
the
serving
pot.
them.
How can it help everybody who put money into the pot? Right?
It's not helping nobody.
Stop giving credibility to the ideas of individuals who lost all that credibility when they just showed you that they don't give a fuck about the idea of America.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I don't want to hear, Lindsey Graham doesn't like this. Can't you find a deal that's gonna work with Lindsey Graham? Fuck no, bro.
No, it doesn't
Fuck
matter.
no.
What Lindsey
Lindsey
Graham
Graham
likes.
was
It's like
there.
I want to.
I'm in charge now, and this is what I want to do. Genuinely, is help people. This is
Yeah.
what we're gonna fucking do. Lindsey Graham doesn't want to help people. Lindsey Graham is willing to let racism, misogyny, and corruption go, and just and un-American ideals go, so he can stay in office and live whatever cushion life that he's fucking living.
Because it's crazy when all that stuff they arguing about paying people and shit, they was still getting paid. It's like
Bro, Congress. Do you know Congress? Like the people who work in Congress. Not even. They make way more than that
Because
based on different types.
on book deals.
Listen.
and all that bullshit.
Let's not even talk to the revolving door of what it means to work in Congress, and then lobby for certain companies, and then when you leave Congress, you go and be on the board of directors for certain companies. John Boehner is one of the greatest examples. Tobacco, you're welcome, John Boehner, or
Yeah.
John Boehner from John Boehner, you're welcome, tobacco companies. But I digress to say, motherfuckers need to need to stop letting or non-genuine political speech or non-genuine arguments take hold with them. Fuck that, bro. Trump showed you that you can and for better or for worse, that you can do what you want to do when you have the majority. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Biden has a majority. There are different ways that he can go about getting certain things done, and he's already kind of fumbling the ball on some of them, in my opinion. They said they would have $2,000 checks out in the first week.
Shit, man.
Nigga, you moving pretty slow. You know what I'm saying?
Their
Just
first week, huh?
stop giving credibility to this bullshit, bro. Like that's what I want, and like I already feel like they're just gonna they're washing over it from both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like you're still talking to these people on interviews. You're still doing a bunch of different shit.
Man. They finessing us, bro.
Yeah.
Also, I don't give much weight to politicians. I'm about to do it, bro.
My nigga, just sit down and finish. We almost done. Done. Relax.
Few more minutes.
Yeah.
You go back home, go to sleep, live your 35-year-old life.
Bro, my eyes are getting droopy, bro. Fucking tired, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
You got work tomorrow.
Yeah, the commute just kicked my ass.
All right.
I know you can. Y'all both can relate to that bitch.
How far away you work?
Shit, depending if traffic hit, it's like 40 minutes depending on traffic.
Fuck that. I'd never fucking commute like that again. There was one more thing I wanted to say on this, but I don't really have too much. I don't really have too much to say. It's just this is a pivotal time in America, a pivotal time in human history, in my opinion, because of like global warming and shit. And I just feel like niggas are fumbling the ball. Like this shit, he's like, niggas really think this shit can't go away. And that's my thing. It's like, bro, this shit could go away, fam. Like, you gonna, and to go into our next topic, GameStop, what different hedge funds did to try and halt the little guy from making a buck or two.
Great.
Is another sign of like how, what's the word? Nonchalantly, I would say people who make a lot of money kind of think about the idea that little people can say fuck this country, burn it to the ground, and everyone's game's over. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm talking about is because I've realized that no matter what amount of money you make and no matter where you are in life, like there's a very different understanding of like just all topics and issues. Like I was talking to one of the doctors at the hospital who was literally like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with GameStop. I don't know what the fuck the stock market is. And she was talking and asking me, who, let me preface by saying I have very little practical knowledge of the stock market. I have a lot of read information of the stock market. And when I say a lot, again, I didn't study in it, but I haven't like dived into it as much as I want to. My plan is to, I finally have started contributing to a couple of individual stocks. Started my own IRA, all that other shit. But it still shocked me when she was like, oh, you're trying to be retired by 45? Just like the way she was like talking about it made me go, like, yo, you really have no idea.
Like, what is...
And you make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But either way, so the GameStop controversy, as I understand it, was that using the third-party brokerage system, Robinhood, which
you use it.
Oh yes,
which basically classified themselves or described themselves as a gateway for entry-level investors to kind of put their feet in the race of the New York Stock Exchange, which is basically something that only people who went through like a major bank or major institution
should be able to do.
Have been able to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You would have to call a Jordan Belfort of the world and say, yo, put my money here, and this is how we do it. Right now, you can be your own personal stockbroker. Now you can trade from your fucking toilet, from your couch.
Is it day trading? A little different.
So basically, like day trading is an example. How would I classify it? So
I don't know.
Well,
all day trading deals with stocks. Not all stocks is day trading.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like that's the thing. Like the idea of what the stock market is supposed to be used for can vary depending on who you talk to. Some people who day trade say, "Yo, I'm making $10,000 a day because I'm flipping this and flipping that and doing this and doing that." Right?
Yeah.
Some people would say the stock market is one of the best things to invest in because it's the only thing that will make sure your money grows, right? A lot of people are under the impression, and I'm saying this not to try to give away my own opinion, but to me it makes sense, is that like, say you put your money in a bank, you know what I'm saying? You put 10 grand in the bank, you put that in the bank for 50 years. Inflation goes the way it's going, that 10 grand is going to be worthless in 50 years. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to buy you shit.
Yeah.
Versus you put your 10 grand in
Netflix 1995.
Netflix, Walmart, Apple, companies that have seen continued growth. Like back in 2011, if you had put $100 or $2,000 in Apple when they had the first iPhone, do you imagine how much money you would make now they're on iPhone 12, the largest fucking phone company in the world?
Bro, I talked to somebody, a dude said he was mad. One of my this nigga I used to hang out with named Benny, he an old nigga, he put money in the Walmart when that bitch first went public.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't worked for 10 years. I said, Benny, what was you doing? Benny said, bro, that was the smartest investment in my life, bro. I had extra, and he said, I'm still living off of it. I just want to work now.
But that's the thing. That's the idea of the stock market, right?
Nigga got like 8 kids.
You're not necessarily like putting your money behind currency, which only has value based on what the Federal Reserve says it has value on, how much money the Federal Reserve puts off. Because money, again, it's a promissory note. It's saying that I owe you. It's saying that this is backed by the Federal Reserve, so it's worth something, right? Versus like you're putting your money behind a company, so now you own a share of Walmart. You own a share of this company. So as you're putting your faith in this company to continue to grow, and what a lot of people say is the reason why you bet on the stock market is because you bet on America, right? As long as America doesn't fail, the stock market doesn't fail. Mm-hmm. As long as the stock market doesn't fail, or as long as your company doesn't fail on the stock market, your money doesn't fail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a better bang for your buck if you're hoping to leave money behind or have money to pull out later in life, right? And it'd be like a worthable size of money, you know. So all this to say, though, it's like there's different varied interests of the stock market, but now Robinhood gave the ability to average Joes like me, you, and Tete to join this game, right? What was interesting about this GameStop stock is that GameStop started sharing at shares of $18, like it was 2019 definitely, but maybe the beginning of 2020, right? Mm-hmm. As we know, GameStop, a company, is still around. Right. It's not Blockbuster, but it hasn't been doing well because of new age innovations. You can buy games
at home and shit like that.
You can download the games on the PS5.
Yeah, it's like there's gonna be a point where the actual game is
some of the new PS5s don't have discs.
So what I'm saying is, just like Blockbuster became obsolete once Netflix became a thing, and it's like I no longer need to have a physical DVD to rent. Mm-hmm. I can just rent the thing and put it on this. Blockbuster became obsolete. GameStop, you'd be thinking the same thing, but ironically, something happened to cause GameStop's share price to go from $18 to literally right now it's sharing around $400.
Oh no, it's dropped today.
It's dropped today.
Yeah, today everything's back to normal now.
Let's get actual data right now, so I'm not bullshitting you guys.
Yeah,
so
GameStop has dropped significantly today, but
how significant?
Oh, it's now like I saw it this afternoon. It was at 99. It was at 300.
So the bubble burst already. So this is good. So we can give the full fucking context of all
shit
this.
Went down. Shit went back to
$85. It's not $85.
It's 2 digit. It was 3 digits like 4 days ago.
It was $468 on January 28th. Okay.
Wild.
So let me tell you what happened. It's not wild. It's what's the word? Man. No. It's not wild. It's manipulation. Okay. So here's the thing. The idea. So somebody like me who would use the stock market more for long-term investment, a more riskier long-term investment versus somebody who says they're day trading or doing Forex or whatever, where they're flipping stocks in the daily, hoping to make a quick buck, right? Mm-hmm. I would say GameStop, from a longevity standpoint, is a stupid stock to invest in because paying attention to the world as it is, GameStop probably won't be a company in 10 years, right? Yeah. Versus Apple which is like, okay, the share price might be higher than $85, it's like $147 right now, but I don't see any fucking phone company as right now,
other than Samsung competing with them.
not even competing, but like overtaking Apple in the next 10 years.
They're a trillion dollar
right?
company.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's a better bet. That to me is the equivalent of saying not saying that it is the equivalent, but saying like if I was going to try to explain to someone else, like that's putting my money for the stock market. That's putting my money in the bank, you know, versus me like saying, let me go and not just putting my money in the bank, but putting my money in a CD. You know what I'm saying? Locking it up for 10 years, saying don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Versus like taking my money and saying, hey, let me go to the racetrack where I've been studying the racetrack, my nigga. Like, I know which horse is in shape. I know which horse got juice. I know which horse fucking twisted his ankle yesterday. And I got the opportunity to, and because, you know, Johnny so-and-so made 10 grand yesterday, flipping $500 on whatever. So I'm going to do that. That's what, in my opinion, Forex, day trading, what that kind of is. Like, you have to be looking at the screens. You have to know exactly what company is doing what. You're reading board decisions. You're looking at sale prices. You know what I'm saying?
Flip it, do all that.
And you can, and while you're doing all that, you could still fucking fail. You know, your money could still go down the drain because just something unexpected happened during the market, right? Now, with GameStop, what was interesting about it is that these people on Reddit came up on a forum, and apparently the way I heard the forum was described, it's a bunch of Adderalled out,
Reddit
incel type of niggas who all they do is get off on like really betting on just crazy stocks and just seeing what's going to happen, you know?
Wall Street bets.
And basically, they said, hey, let's fuck with some major hedge funds, right? Who, as a hedge fund, my whole job is trading on the stock market. My whole job is to come up to Tesla and say, hey, I understand this better than you, and then I have a fiduciary responsibility to make money for my company, but we don't make money unless you make money. So let's help each other out, right? You give me your money, I'll put it where it goes. I'm going to take a little piece of that money, but your money going to grow bigger than it could by yourself, right? But the problem is, being that we talked about before, our government is very, what's the word? Corrupted by different investment interests, you know what I'm saying? By different companies, by different lobbying groups.
Whoever's lobbying, that's who's winning.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories on how hedge funds use money, you know? You've seen different crises in America that has come from large financial institutions making different bets and having to be bailed out at different times, right? Yeah. Specifically, though, a way that like one of the most major what's it called examples of this was the Great Depression and the pumping and dumping of that era, where people were buying lots of stocks because they thought that the market was in a bubble. You know, they're taking out second mortgages, they're doing all sorts of risky investments to throw their money into the stock market because they said it was going to fucking go bananas, right? But a lot of these stocks are being inflated by different companies who are buying their own stock to inflate the price, even though they know nobody's really buying it, even though they know that this company is probably going to not do as well in the third, fourth market because they haven't made any new innovations. They haven't done anything to actually earn that rise in share price. It's been artificially manipulated to be that high, right? So then when all these other individuals buy and they sell real quick, and then the fucking share price drops, and as the stock market crashed, you get the Great Depression, right? All that crazy shit. With one of the, I think again, all this is all fucking like not like this is like I don't have a degree in this. This is how I fucking understand this shit. So if I'm saying shit wrong, comment, subscribe, whatever, nigga, tell me. But here's how I fucking understand it. With the GameStop shit, these Redditors were like, you know what? Fuck these hedge funds playing manipulation, doing, because manipulation is technically supposed to be illegal, but if we all combine and do it, it's whatever, right? Yeah. We're going to do it. So all these people said, we're going to buy shares of GameStop, and we're going to hold it.
Price up.
Oh, my bad. Oh, shit.
Is it broke?
Nah.
Oh, you say all shit then.
This nigga fell asleep like he was in class, bro. I'm trying to give you the fucking keys, nigga. But basically, they drove the price of GameStop all the way from $18 fucking dollars to $436.
It was taxing niggas.
basically for a company that's gonna go bankrupt. The company that went bankrupt. I think
they sound like niggas was taxing for that
rate. But listen, what they were doing was, but because
it was fucking the market up.
Yeah, but listen, and it's technically manipulation in a way, right? But because they're not a huge corporation who's doing it, you can't really fault them. It's the little guy trying to do what the large guys do. And the thing is, they tricked some hedge funds
to buying
GameStop.
Yeah.
So hedge funds are now spending millions, billions of dollars on this GameStop stock because they're like,
it's going up.
It's going up. What the fuck? We gotta get in. We gotta get in.
That makes it. It was a mess.
Yes, and listen now.
It's funny.
Now, if you're the hedge funds, right, and you go and you start to realize what's going on, you go, shit, what the fuck is happening, right? But if you're the little guy who fucking has been holding on to these shares at $80, it's not further, you're like, oh, I'm about to bust the nut. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did it. We won, right? But there's this interesting phenomenon that happened, which some niggas on the Reddit app were like, hey, that's all fine and dandy. But let's see how far this shit can go. Like 400 is cool. Let's see if we get shit to 1,000. So now we start playing this risky game where it's become mainstream news.
Yep.
A lot of people who don't necessarily understand the stock market are like, oh, okay.
Let me jump in
on this.
Yeah.
The hedge funds who've already put billions are like, hold up. Like, it's okay if y'all lose your money, but we can lose money at this too, because if, we're not going to be able to sell whenever, like, no, we got to, what's going on?
Pump and dump it, yeah.
No, they couldn't keep up with the masses.
They couldn't outspend. Because now you have literally, so versus like, okay, you look at a small hedge fund that has maybe 400 employees, 400 people trading at a time, versus 100 million people on Reddit or on a fucking Twitter app on my phone saying, no, I'm buying. We can't compete. It's not manipulation based off of 400 people and 2 companies. It's manipulation based off of all of America, the little guy doing it, right?
It was a financial spirit bomb.
So literally, we're about to bankrupt this fucking hedge fund because they tried to make a bet with, by the way, our money, right? It's not the smart bet. If you're, remember, if I'm looking at a fiduciary responsibility to make money for you, Devontae, because you gave me your money.
Yeah.
For long term, you told me your goal was to buy a house in 10 years, or not to buy a house in 10 years, but have a house in 10 years, have a whole life insurance policy, have 50 or 200,000 to leave to my children, like just straight cash. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we can do that. I would have invested in Apple. I would have invested in Walmart. I would have invested in Target, something that makes sense. I wouldn't have said, shit, GameStop going up. Let me put this money into that shit.
Yeah, they didn't basically
you know what I'm saying?
People money up because they didn't.
And they're looking like, fuck, we're gonna get fucked, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm not a constituent, if I'm not a fucking patron of this hedge fund, I'm a Reddit nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's on you, bro. That ain't on me. But the nasty shit that happened
got shut down.
No. Robinhood said, this is bad for investors.
Restrict.
We're gonna restrict you from buying.
Oh yeah, I couldn't buy, but I could sell.
You could sell, which what selling does is it drives the price back down.
And especially since now no little guys can buy, who the hell are you selling to? The hedge fund guys. It's crazy. Robinhood. They were on the side of the...
So Robinhood, and then later it came out that Robinhood has a policy where that for every stock Me Artete buys, they get a penny for selling that stock information to major companies.
Oh, God.
So Robinhood, an app that came out saying we are literally Robinhood giving money from the little guy from the rich to the poor. Yeah. Literally has been giving information on the poor to the rich. And when the poor had the chance to take money away from the rich guy, said, No.
This is not a real Robinhood.
No.
The real Robinhood would have been embarrassed.
So they're facing the class action lawsuit.
I hope they change their name.
Their image is bad. Right now, if you're a competing app, you're like, oh, go. Marketing now.
Right?
Now. Right? Like, now's the time to go because it showed a lot of fuckery. But it also showed again.
No, well, the other apps did it too. E-Trade did it. Scott's Trade did it.
Yeah.
Even Cash App Trade did it. So
yeah.
Everybody did it.
But it's just another example of how corrupt our system is, because manipulation apparently isn't good when we do it. But when
okay.
corporations do it,
Yep.
who've told you their bottom line, their main purpose is to make you money, they do it, government says, that's okay. And when they fucking fail and do it, the government
They help
says,
them out.
Because
let
they
me give
contribute.
you our tax money,
Yeah.
which we go into my social security,
Yeah. Yeah.
to them to fucking figure it out.
But they contribute to political parties.
I gotta piss.
Yeah.
Somebody continue. We're almost an hour and we gotta do a fucking content of the week, but I gotta piss.
All right, so
What's the health topic of the week?
we didn't even do the health topic.
Well,
Who knows?
I guess any content for you, man?
This week,
Yeah.
I just want to actually probably talk about a place where you can get content.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should invest in HBO Max.
Oh yeah, I got it, bro. From my phone.
HBO Max is legit. So
What you watching?
all your Warner Brother movies that are coming out in theaters, which, let's be honest, who's going to theaters nowadays? But all those Warner Brother movies are now coming straight to HBO Max because that's a Warner company, aka AT&T. So
And DirecTV
they-
is under them too.
right, they own all that. So all your movies, and if you are an AT&T customer like myself, you will get HBO Max free. So look into that if you haven't already. You know what I mean?
Bro, they got series. They done bought up series.
Movies.
They dropping movies before
Yeah.
theaters. I saw
Yeah.
the new Denzel movie.
I haven't seen that yet, but I
Listen,
definitely want to watch that.
It's cool.
It's okay.
It's cool. But like,
There's a new King Kong vs. Godzilla movie coming out,
King Kong. They had the Wonder Woman movie on,
which
there.
was trash actually.
I didn't watch it, so thank you. I didn't spend my time. They got a Tom and Jerry movie.
That's
all the
coming out.
Batman stuff on there, bro. They got
a new musical by the creator of Hamilton.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they bought
it's a
up.
good one.
They bought up like DC Comics or something.
Yeah.
They, everything.
Studio Ghibli films like Spirited Away. All those anime fans out there who know about that, HBO Max has all that.
Yeah, I would have to. I'm gonna just piggyback off you definitely with that HBO Max. I think it's going. I was just telling my lady. I think that's gonna be the #1 streaming service pretty soon.
That
I think
and
it's
Disney
good.
Plus threaten Netflix.
You look fucking crazy just standing there. You like,
Bro, I'm keeping away. But like Disney, like I think HBO Max is gonna take over. I don't know how much
Streaming.
it costs, like
Yeah.
straightforward,
Yeah.
because I get it for free. But like it's got like really good content, and they're buying like.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
buying content, and then they're
Mhm.
basically buying it and being like, "Hey, we're going to remake some of the stuff like
Yeah.
Gossip Girl." Like
Yeah.
they bought that like the rights to stream it, and then said, "We'll just revamp it."
Yeah.
And I think it's just like because they're under that, like what is it,
That-
Warner?
Time Warner. Well,
Time Warner-
AT&T now.
Since it's under AT&T, like
Yeah.
they just
That
have
whole
more
umbrella.
revenue than
Yeah.
the other streaming services, minus Disney.
Yeah.
But Disney,
Yeah.
like their
Disney
content,
Plus is.
their content's going to be it's very limited just due to the.
Well, I don't know. Have you seen Disney Plus? They have a big library, and it's
They're-
not just Disney movies.
Yeah, not anymore because like they've moved on. I just
Yeah.
looked at it. I watched the new Mulan movie on there.
Oh, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah. But I'm realizing
Yeah.
that they're
That
like
was good.
taking over.
I mean, and unlike
Netflix is going to be.
yeah, Netflix is in trouble. But right now, Netflix is
they
saying
need better like original content.
and
They
Like,
just
they
need to
think
be
about
able to buy-
HBO or Disney Plus is like they have original content, but the
Yeah.
original content is time and tested content. Like let's just remake the fucking movies that a whole generation fell in love with.
yeah, let's make
Let's
a show.
just continue to make shows about a
Star
fucking
Wars.
cult classic fan base.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like how do you compete with that?
And then they own all the right to the Marvels.
Like, where
they
Netflix-
bought the Fox X-Men movies.
Where
It's like-
Netflix,
Yeah.
what Netflix
Disney's
needs
not
to
funny.
fucking do is they need to get on with a new fucking Avatar series,
Absolutely.
a new animated Avatar series.
Yeah,
and
there's a
really
live
try to
action one coming
pull
out.
that in until or before Nickelodeon goes, hey, nah,
Give me that
bring
shit
that shit
back.
right back,
Yeah.
because then they're fucked. Right? They got
Because
nothing.
Nickelodeon
Because,
is trying to come
with
back. Dude, they're-
so like everybody is like
Also,
all
Netflix,
the
what you should
kid ones
do,
are sold
you should get
to someone.
better. You should get better anime on your platform. No other platform is really like tapping into the
What?
anime.
Hulu's
Like,
pretty good with anime.
And
but like
Hulu-
you could
HBO Max has their own anime.
And then plus
you can Hulu.
Crunchyroll is out, so
But
What
what
are you
I'm
gonna
saying, but what I'm
Well,
saying is that
doesn't
they,
HBO Max own some of Crunchyroll?
so they had to sell it. They sold it. They sold Crunchyroll to I think Sony, if I'm not mistaken. They recently sold Crunchyroll.
So Crunchyroll is not going to be on HBO Max anymore.
Well, the hub is still there. They still have the hub. I looked at
you
the
say
other day.
HBO Max. I just think of something dirty like Cinemax, like HBO Max.
That's what they call it, though.
No.
But not. But like, they,
Yeah, but the
that,
Crunchyroll hub is
they-
still there.
they have,
They don't own it.
they bought Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. So all your favorite.
Oh yeah, all your favorite
They
guys.
What
have
I'll
shit,
say
that's
is,
true.
what I'll say, because I don't know how we got onto this topic, but
It's content of the week.
This is content of the week?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, we gotta do a health topic still.
You said content of the week as you walked off to the back.
No, I said we gotta do the health topic and content of the week, and then we're done.
All right, well, we
Okay,
do
this
the
is
health
content
topic.
of the week. But anyway, this actually is kind of like conversations like this are important if, in my opinion, you want to get into investing, because knowing stuff like this, like
Yes.
what's going on with a company,
Yep.
is why you can, like, or is how you decide if you want to invest in them or not. Like,
AT&T will be at $100 in 2 years.
so it's like,
Sure,
there you
I'll
go.
buy it.
But
If you want to, it's 28 right now.
my content of the
Right.
week, real quick, would be Attack on Titan.
I think so.
Season 4, the finale is out, and it's so good.
Let's not do spoilers though, because
We're not gonna spoil nothing.
Okay.
I mean, like, I honestly.
I'm just me personally.
Oh, for me,
I'm yet.
it's interesting because I'm reading the manga. The manga
Yeah.
has 3 chapters left, and then the
Okay.
story's over. So I know everything that's happening already in the season, and still, it's hitting me emotionally. Like, it's like, yo, this is dope. This is great. This is great. And don't look at my IG story if you don't want spoilers, then, because I definitely just spoiled it.
I know that last one.
I mean, like,
what that was.
yeah. It's okay. It's okay. He's the greatest. He's the greatest protagonist,
Oh.
antagonist of all.
I wish I could unsee that.
Spoiler.
I
But-
just realized it was a spoiler as you said it was a spoiler.
My bad.
And I'm like, oh shit. Because at first I was like, what?
yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Now that you said it's a spoiler, god damn it.
Sorry. So, health content of the week, just to be real quick, but something like really needed because there's still a lot of misinformation out there. The COVID-19 vaccine. Have you gotten yours yet? Are you going to get yours?
I gotta make time. I always mess up when I'm supposed to at work.
So you've had the opportunity to get it. You've just been one of these people who doesn't think it's like a
it's not priority for me at this
So
moment.
fuck
Who
it.
cares?
Fuck it. I'll get my third arm later.
I will tell you, I've had COVID-19 and
Spoiler from the beginning of the episode.
I should go get the shot.
all I'm saying is that was a long time ago. All I'm saying is I don't get the flu. I've never had the flu in my life. I don't get sick. I don't get anything. But I knew I had COVID-19. Like I knew that okay, I'm sick. You know. So
Damn.
yeah. This is someone that is invincible.
Yeah, I'm gonna email the nurse at my job because if I email her with enough time, she'll just shoot me up.
Here's
Get a shot.
why.
You don't want to get sick. Man.
Here's why I say you should.
But
get
then
it
they
too.
say they got another one coming out, bro.
Here's why I say you should get the shot.
It's an expansion pack.
Here's how I say why I say you should get the shot. You should get the shot now before they don't have anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and you're waiting till like May to get your shot.
Yeah.
The way the Biden administration describes the Trump administration's preparation for this vaccination
bullshit.
is that it was
There was
bullshit. There is
There
no
was
stockpile. So much so that some people are worried about how they're going to get the second round of shots out to certain individuals. I already got both mine.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm
Listen.
good. Plus, I've had it.
Listen.
Eh.
I'm
I
walking
had
around
it
in
too.
rooms with just my surgical mask on. Like, I don't need
I
that.
definitely had it.
I thought you, nah, you ain't had it.
I ain't had it officially. I had it before it dropped. I had all the symptoms and everything.
Nah, nigga. The way I'm looking at it is like you would know you've had
Because
it.
I've never had anything like this. You know?
Yeah, that's
I've
what
been
I'm
sick
saying.
before. I ain't never been sick
Yeah,
like this.
yeah,
It's
bro,
a different sick.
I feel you, but like I'm literally at the mindset now. Like I just never got this shit. Like it's like
yeah, like seeing people that have it in the hospital.
Yeah,
the ones
yeah.
that have it, that's like, oh, I never got that sick.
yeah,
Oh, fuck that.
yeah. Like everything that I felt sick wise, I felt before. I ain't felt no new shit.
But could I ever not breathe? Like that's.
Do you have the not breathing?
Oh no, I didn't have that. But I could never. I couldn't smell. I lost my smell for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I
people say
swear
like
to
losing taste and smell is like a real thing. Like
Yeah.
everyone who's had it tells me they've had that shit. And listen, I've been eating good all year. That's all I'll tell you.
I'm like I said.
But-
I'm gonna get it done.
back
Thank
to the
you.
back to the
You don't lose-
vaccination.
yeah, you
So,
don't lose your smell.
but hold up, let's get some real information.
No, I
real
like
quick.
smelling
We
shit,
are in
bro.
the health topic. So again, I got the Pfizer vaccine. I got both my shots. After the first shot, I had arm soreness. After the second shot, I did have chills. Not
Yeah.
chills. I had body aches.
Okay.
I had like soreness and body aches.
Yeah.
When we was on that plane, I said, "Yo, maybe this wasn't the best idea." Right? Next day, felt fine.
Fine, yeah.
Felt fucking fine. I have had coworkers who said that they felt like they spiked a fever.
Mhm.
They felt a little sickly, but it was nothing crazy. Now, I don't know how much of the body aches and how much of the fever and how much of that stuff is actually like
Accurate.
accurate or how much of it is placebo effect. I'm gonna think myself sick, so I'm sick.
That's how
You know what I'm
some
saying?
niggas do.
Because some people just say they really only felt the soreness, right?
But you should. You know, something going in your arm.
And I have a statistic here that is not verified, that was off Instagram, So take
Oh God.
this with a grain of salt.
Possible
okay?
fake news alert.
Possible fake news alert. But if I'm going with what I've seen anecdotally, it would make sense. They undersold the vaccine. It's a miracle. Of the approximately 75,000 people who have received one of the 5 in a research trial, not a single person has died from COVID, and only a few new appear to have been hospitalized. None have remained hospitalized 25 days after receiving a shot.
Oh, from the vaccine?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely know that there was an allergic reaction type.
That's the thing, though. But like, so you don't know if it's like when you get any new medication, allergic reactions are a thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
always a
saying? You gotta
possible
wait 20
anaphylactic reaction.
But nobody's
Absolutely.
died from it. You know what I'm saying?
Like where I work currently, there has been a
Death?
post-vaccination death.
Death? Wait, hold up. Did he die from the vaccination or did he die from?
Allergic reaction to the vaccination.
And that's what I'm waiting to get.
No,
an
like,
EpiPen
no,
for.
like-
Anaphylaxis.
No, like he died because he was at
the hospital.
the hospital he worked at. I'm joking.
You trying to say
People be
what-
shit. These EMS providers be shitting on niggas, bro. And I be like, bro.
Have you not worked a code at our hospital? I mean,
No,
I think my team. I don't know who you work. My team.
Nah, don't do that.
I would let
Don't
my
do
team
that.
code
Don't
my
do that.
parents.
Don't do
I don't
that.
know who your team
Nah,
was.
I was working at I was at work the other day, and one of the patients said, "Don't take me there. They died. I'll die there."
That's fine.
I said,
but I'm just saying.
No,
I've coded.
yeah. No, like, what I'm saying is, I'm fucking with you,
Nah.
but the reputation is not ideal.
But bro, that's the thing is like when you go to other hospitals, you'll hear talk about other hospitals. But like now that I'm away from the other hospital that I was just recently at from a contract, now I'm hearing shit about that hospital. Like every hospital has a bad reputation. Even the great VCU.
no,
Right,
these
John
should be-
Hopkins got
these-
some
these
shit
should
with
be
them.
shit on, bro.
All the time, but they're literally
We the best hospital in Richmond.
They're the best hospital in Virginia, possibly.
We the
Let's-
best.
No, y'all the
No,
racist.
Oh, no, you're
hospital.
talking about St. Mary's.
Yeah.
Y'all
No,
are
no.
racist.
Even
like-
St. Mary's defers some things to
Catholic.
VCU.
No, the dude said
Catholic, bro.
they take the white folks when I was in the ER. He said y'all take the whites first.
Listen.
Nah,
Listen, all that
that's every
to say-
hospital has
All
that.
that to say, all that to say,
They're
all
all
that to say,
delusional.
all that to fucking say. Hey, I think that if you are a generally healthy individual, doesn't have any allergies or medications, it is in your best interest to get this vaccination as quickly as
Absolutely,
possible.
Mhm.
Because the research that's out so far says that even with this new deadly killer strain, you should be less susceptible to it.
Mhm.
Now, there's not enough information for them to be 100% sure. I mean,
Mhm.
it just got here.
I trust the science.
But it's like,
They'll be all right.
Yeah, science rocks.
I'm gonna, no, let me not do that because I actually fuck with Shotty, so I'm not gonna.
Someone out, an anti-vaxxer. Ooh.
Not
Nice.
like
Nice.
anti-vaxxer, you know what I'm
I got
saying?
most
Hey,
vaccines.
More like listens to Dr. Sebi, so like,
I ain't got a lot of vaccines.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying we can do both.
There's
I can drink CMOS and I can fucking get it.
I thought you might say
There-
semen,
there's
bro.
a-
I was like,
there's
yo,
a
chill out.
Whoa.
global pandemic. A
Whoa.
virus is destroying the planet.
bro.
I heard. I was
You
drinking.
got the
this-
blood rushing to your head, nigga.
No, when I heard drink C, I was like, what? C what?
Nigga said.
And you was talking about a girl
Nigga
too?
said pause.
So because I was thinking about it. It was like I think you talking about a
Pause.
shawty. So I was like, oh, shawty probably
Pause.
drinks semen too.
Pause.
Wow.
Nigga said,
Okay.
how we getting our sources of protein nowadays?
I don't know.
Pause.
Lord.
Well, y'all all know what drunk they drink.
So that's what our health topic of the week is, man. The vaccine. What? Oh wait, did you get Pfizer or you get Moderna?
So I got Pfizer.
Okay.
I wanted Moderna only because I was a shareholder.
I'm
Hard to feel like.
probably gonna get Moderna. That's what my
Donica got Moderna. She's fine too.
Yeah.
She had less.
Pfizer
She didn't
was
have body aches. Her arm was just sore.
The good thing, Pfizer and Moderna, it's all the same technology. So
Different companies, right? You know.
same technology, yeah. The other ones coming out, I think they're using some different shit, but these two are pretty
Yeah, I
good.
can't vouch for that new shit. I can only vouch for Pfizer, guys. I can't vouch for no shit.
Anything else that's
Yeah.
new?
Speaking of
Yeah.
Moderna, they are working
Yeah.
on
You
the
got
HIV
a shot.
vaccination.
You got
And
a
trust
shot.
me, they
You
are
got a
going to
shot
be
in
successful.
the back of a car behind the Walgreens. Nigga, I can't vouch for you, nigga. You get cement pumped in your arm, nigga. I don't know what the fuck going on over there. Talking about my vaccine gave me an ass like Cardi B. I don't know what you guys on, but hey,
Right.
so that's our fucking content of the week. That's our health topic of the week. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I hope y'all are glad to hear our lovely voices back on this bitch and seeing us now. I'm gonna start interacting with the camera after I see how this video came out again. I gotta make the YouTube page, but I'm gonna show you after this. But basically, for the first episodes, I got the visualizer. Homie wasn't able to do exactly what I needed him to do, and he hasn't been able to respond to me either. I don't know. Sometimes when you meet with these artistic dudes, they just bad.
Phones don't stay on, bro.
Like at this point, I haven't even paid him yet. At this point, I'm like, yo, bro, like, what's your cash app? I want to pay you. Like, come on, bro. Like, what's going on?
Don't question blessings.
So either way, we're gonna get the YouTube page up. So when we get the YouTube page up, like, subscribe, follow. We're gonna put all the season 1 episodes on there with some new shit, so hopefully it's not boring to listen to. And then we'll have video up for episode 53. Now, how long the video is, I'm not sure yet. We still gotta work those kinks out. Yes. And hey, man, we're in Tete's crib right now.
Yes.
We gonna be because I don't know if you want me like, niggas are weird, like, oh, you got the sign there, but I just realized there's nothing like
to identify.
There's nothing to identify your crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say it's your crib, niggas try to want to run up in your house or something like that. Like, I don't, but like, there's no way they would know where we're at. So either way, I have ideas for like a studio. Moving out of my apartment soon. And don't know what I'm doing yet, but might be doing something so that we can have a pod room. So it's like pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But big things coming, hopefully. I know I keep saying big things are coming. But, man, I'm type B. I'm an earth sign. I'm fucking a Capricorn. I do shit on my own time, and I'm lazy. So
I went through all his signs and attributes. All right.
For the bitches.
Right.
For the shawties, blowing incense in the air. We love our spiritual teachers and sisters out here. But, yeah. Peace, love, positivity. No, that's something logic says. Ew.
Peace, love, positivity.
Fuck bitches, get money. Nah.
I mix. That's what my logic says. Peace, love. What he said? Peace, love, positivity. My parents did drugs, and I mixed.
He said I'm mixed. I thought he said something way more positive. But yeah, guys, we'll see y'all next week.
Oh shit.
Peace out. We're gonna do a closing song. Tete, did you have your closing song?
Oh,
That's cool. It's cool.
No. Oh, why are you trying to wave me off? No, I had the song. It's cool.
No. I thought you were restarting the camera.
Oh, no, I was turning it off.
Oh, okay.
Play Baby Sasuke.
You do like that shit. We was rocking out to this shit in Cabo.
Yeah, that shit is nice.
Baby Sasuke.
Who's it about?
Naruto. Look, very in the future.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, off the...
Yeah.
Turn this one up.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see y'all next week.
I know you don't love me, but I love you. And when I fuck, make my mind up. Your bitch signed up. How you find us? Now she's sliding up. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Tony Kukoc. It's no roof, bro. I got 2 doors. I got 2 hoes. Me and Pluto. Baby Sasuke. Not Naruto. I got shooters. My boys movers. That's so Raven. Tell the future. Oh, that's my new work. She got 2 work. I got braces and my toothbrush. I got smoke all in my lungs. Fuck this bitch for fun. Hollow tips all in my gun. It came with a drum. Bet these fuck niggas gon' run. No, they not with none. Now your bitch wanna use her tongue. Told her give me some. Nigga act question on I don't know none. Big ass chain, get cuff on some. How you so rich but you been so young? Brand new bitch in the ass so dumb. How you in the trap but you never sold none? Now I got bread, I ain't had no crumb. Say you a big B but you never stung none. Son fell off, you ain't had no run. My clone cause you ain't my son. And your bitch know I shine like one. Not number 3, number 2, I'm 1. Never took an L cause I won. I can't fail on my mom. What the hell, bitch is fun. She get nailed till she dumb. I can tell when she come. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Tony Kukoc. It's no roof, bro. I got 2 doors. I got 2 hoes. Me and Pluto. Baby Sasuke. Not Naruto. Yeah.
Your bitches ain't giving me head, now it's going down.
I want you, yeah.
I know you don't love me, but I love you. And when I first make my mind up, your bitch signed up. How you find us? Now she's flying up. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Tony Kukoc. It's the roof, dog. I got 2 hoes. I got a few hoes. Like baby blue, dog. Yeah, I say like new bone. I got diamonds on my arm. Ballin' just for fun. I be doing this shit going down. You know I'm up for action. She just kissed my ring. She gon' help me strong. Emilia Gucci, yeah, cause she the one. I just broke bread, yeah. She don't like no crumbs. Got 100 rounds on it. This a Tommy gun. She so damn bougie. That's that one I want. Caught the his and her spurt. I bought more than one.
Yeah, I'm ballin', Tony Kukoc. It's no roof, bro. I got 2 doors, I got 2 hoes. Me and Pluto, baby Sasuke, not Naruto. Come. I want you, yeah.